Welcome, chat. Welcome to Stars Without Number, Episode 1, eloquently titled Hardlight Surfing. We
Title.
have gathered, thank you, we have gathered a motley crew of mercenaries and freelancers today aboard the eloquently named vessel.
39 months, and even in October, chat will still serve.
He's making it up.
Remember,
No, I already named it. I have to
40,
still remember what I named it.
00 years chat.
Is your scene meant
Warpug's
to look like
partner
that, by the way? It's
40,000
kinda cut off
years.
from the top
This
and bottom.
starts now.
Scroll out.
Warpug's partner
No,
in the next
you're right. I did fuck with it. I
365.
accidentally moved something to the...
Oh, did you?
The fuck do you mean? I'm not talking about me, dumbass. I'm talking about war.
No, no.
Oh.
Yeah,
What,
you're
like a
right.
stream?
No.
Yes, I mean, that's why I said scene.
Oh.
There you go. That's what I want. Gathered a motley crew of freelancers aboard a series of unlikely explanations. They were guarding a shipment of crucial supplies to a backwater mining station in the system of Hardlight. They received the unfortunate news that the mining station had suffered a large-scale operational accident, which is corpo speak for a pile of dead and even more wounded. The captain informed them that they had no choice but to be moored at the station for a month in order to spike the wounded to the nearest major medical facility. He promised them a timely return, a bonus to their pay, and advised them that the system had a few money-making opportunities for people of their skill sets. Whether that's plundering the newly discovered tombs in the outer field, or assisting in the Novium mining operations, or for the right individual, maybe it's just simple maintenance work. Whatever it is, the captain insists that this is a money-making opportunity in disguise for the freelancers. And he's doubly insistent on that as he pushes them out of the umbilical cord into the station proper, which is where we will pick up.
I could have spiked all of those wounded in way less time.
I don't think...
Spike thrower.
I don't think that's what the captain would have wanted, though. I'll be honest. Having said that, we'll pick up as you guys finish unloading your personal effects from the ship. You all are walking down the long umbilical of the ship towards the station, and you arrive at a kind of... It's less an entrance bay or even a checkpoint. It is a fat, portly man behind a desk with a simple folding chair, and he offers you a kind of light smile and waves towards you. Hello there! Welcome! Welcome to Brightside. How can I be of assistance?
Who wants to go first?
No one knows who the leader is. Good luck. All right.
I kick a rock. I look down at my
I'm
feet.
stood behind Bo.
Hello.
Bo, as you're the first to step forward, or say something, the portly man behind it looks towards you. Hello there. Step forward, please. Name?
Bo Dickinson Jr. These are my fellow associates from the ship.
Bo
Howdy.
Dickinson Jr. He writes that down on his little clipboard. Go ahead and describe yourself, both for the rest of the party and the audience, as to what this portly man behind the chair would see.
I am a tall, bearded man with a little short haircut, very well groomed. Got a little pop my collar action. With my hold on, what is it?
You tell me, man.
With my low light goggles wrapped around my forehead, just in case I always need them. And that's what you see when you look at me.
He goes, the man behind the counter goes, "Good to meet you. Good to meet you, Mr. Dickinson Jr. Was it?
Yes.
Your associates and you will have to hand over your equipment, your firearms and blades and such. There are a few rules for the station that you should know. But we can get to those in due time. I will need the names of the rest of your associates. They can, step forward after you. You can step over here to the left, please, Mr. Junior.
Let me introduce you to one. The rest can speak for themselves, but this is the fine. Remy, what's your name again?
Kirkos.
What?
Kirkos.
This is Kirkos. Nice man. Here you go.
How do you spell that?
Would you like me to introduce myself?
Yeah, Kier, because as you watch as your handler, however you want to word it right now, is fumbling, you kind of step forward, you can push him to the side and take over your own introduction.
Certainly. I'm going to spell my name. K.
K. Y.
R.
R.
K.
K.
O.
O.
S.
S.
All right. At that point, I'm going to pop my helmet off, which comes with my combat armor, and take it off, tuck it under my arm.
That will have to be stowed as well. He puts a bigger mark next to your name than the rest.
I look down at my arm and I realize I'm going to have to undress all of this heavy combat armor that I'm just constantly walking about in. I have a very shaved head, hair's so short you can't actually tell what the color is, some kind of dark hair. No facial hair, completely smooth, but I do have a jagged scar on my left cheek that kind of screws and twitches with my smile, and some nice, deep green eyes. And that I imagine are the things that bewitched Bo. But yeah, I am just in a full armored combat suit of the Star Legion right now.
As he's looking down his clipboard, he looks back up at you without your helmet. You have very beautiful eyes. It's the first thing I noticed about you.
Step back, Tubby.
I'm gonna look to the side.
That's rude. Okay, on the station.
Always ask these questions.
All right, that's very rude. All right, okay, I'll need you
what
to
does
please,
this
sir.
have to do with docking procedure?
Just come here, Kiriko. What's your name again? Can you type it out to me?
Dude, he is not killing it.
Sure, I'll be Kiriko for you, buddy. All right. He's thinking about them fucking grippers.
Oh my god!
He is.
Anything for the grippers.
Anyway.
Anything for the grippers. God.
I'm gonna step to the side, behind Bo, kind of a bit annoyed at the portly attendant, and let the others go ahead.
War, can you show off the token arts as well, by the way?
Oh yeah, I can.
That's smart.
That is smart. This is Bo's token art.
Smart, handsome guy, Kavlo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're so pretty when you talk like that.
Who, me or him?
This is what I wanted.
Kavlo.
That's not right. I fucked that up, chat. But I'll get a bigger image of Bo's in a second.
So funny when you click on Bo's, it's Sam.
No, I know. I have because I fixed it on the token and on his sheet, but the artwork image is its own thing, so I have to fix it there too. Yeah, this is Sam. Or this is fucking Jim. The next person that was introduced is Kirko's. I would show you his artwork. It's just him in combat armor. Here it is. It's full combat armor with his rifle.
That's what I look like.
Does anyone else step forward to go next? Or is he going to have to fucking pick someone like it's a fucking high school class?
I'm looking down at my feet. I'm not moving.
Oh no, he's counting the fucking matchsticks again.
The attendant is looking up. Is someone that needs to step forward so we can get through this? This is a process, you know.
All right, fine. I'll step forward,
God.
and I'll shamble up to the counter.
Hello.
All right.
Welcome to Brightside.
Thanks.
Name.
Nice place.
It's okay.
Corin Leath.
How do you spell that?
Corin.
Or? Is it like O-R or?
No, like R.
C-O-O-R-I-N, you said? I-N, and then a last name?
Leath. Leath.
L-E-A-T-H.
Did he hire our entire fucking crew from a manga cafe? We are the most antisocial motherfuckers known to man.
Dude, we're cooked if Jim isn't here. I'm telling you right now.
I think we're cooked if Jim is here.
He
Got this.
He's our talker. Have you seen his charisma roll?
as he kind of eyes you up and down, he spots the laser rifle on your back. That will have to be secured along with everything else, of course. Let me see here. There are no weapons allowed on the station carried by personnel other than security. If at any point the station comes under attack by any nefarious beings or creatures, security will open the lockers themselves and allow all crew members to rearm themselves with any previously stowed equipment. He recites this to you like it's a well memorized mantra he's had to repeat to many new people boarding the station.
This isn't a weapon though.
That is clearly a Class 2 laser rifle.
No. This is a power cell decharger.
He eyes you for a second. Again, that is a Class 2 power cell decharger.
I can't believe we're gonna get arrested at the gate.
I guess we'll agree to disagree.
We can call it whatever you want.
Are you incapable of like lying?
The important
Kavlo,
thing
are
is
you
it's
good?
going in the locker, man.
I guess I'll have to go in the locker for now. But I'll get that back.
Of course. We don't even charge you for stowing it.
Good.
He kind of gestures off to the left. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Oh, you didn't describe what you look like, Corin. Please, go ahead.
All right. Corin Leath, probably, a bit of a tall, lanky kind of guy, bit of a hunch. He is, I think the best way to describe it is kind of sickly. Without going too crazy into the stuff we set up, there is one planet that is currently not doing too hot, and he has suffered from that.
Yeah.
So he's a bit of like a scrawny fucker, like, not very strong in that regard and all that. But he's not that old. His hair is just a bit bleached from all the awful like ecological shit that's going on.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like, doesn't look the best of health, but otherwise, pretty nice kid and all that.
Got you. He'll gesture you off to the left and then look back there. You back there, kicking the stone around. Approach the table, please.
Okay. And then he slowly walks over with his head still down. Hi.
Hello there. Name, please.
Sebastian. Wolf. And I
Are you barking at me, or is that your last name?
No, it's my name. My name.
Is it Wolf, like a middle name?
No, just the one. Just the one.
Right. How do you spell that? First name, please.
S-E.
S-E-B.
A-S. T-I-A-N.
T-I-A-N. Okay. And then the wolf, like a dog, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no! Fuck! Oh, I've messed up the sheet. Hold on. He flips his fucking pencil around, erases it, flips it back around. Sorry, from the
immediately pulls out his service revolver.
he scratches through your name again. He goes S-E-B-A-S-T-I-A-N.
A-N. Yeah.
W-O-L-F-E.
2 F's.
He throws his hands up there, scratches through your name again. S-E-B-A-S-T-I-A-N. W-O-L-F-F-E.
I'm looking around for I'm looking at everybody for like a lifeline.
I'm just staring at you blankly, like waiting for you to finish.
Yeah, that's me.
You are playing as Bocce, by the way.
Alright, do you have any equipment to declare or anything? I don't see a big rifle on your back or nothing.
On my back, you see a big sword. A huge claymore that's literally about the size of me.
Is it the Master Sword?
Don't know how I missed that, actually. You're going to have to declare that.
Okay, and I take it off and I go, a sword.
Well, you have declared it, I suppose. Yes.
All right, Arthur.
All right, I'll go ahead and write down sword next to your name.
I'm looking around desperately now.
You can put away the sword now, please, before security gets antsy.
I just put it on the table.
That's yours. That's yours. He tries to hand it back to you.
Okay.
No, I take it from the fat man and I give it to Sebastian. And I kind of lead him by the shoulder away from him.
What a strange little man
Thank
he
you.
is.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
It's all right, Pat. Why am I rushed again?
Let's see, and that's
Did he describe himself either?
This is the worst thing.
No, you
This is
didn't.
the
Go
worst.
ahead. Go ahead, Sam, and describe your character.
I'm a little taller, but rather thin man who I will not tell you where I'm from. Whatever. Who's more average looking than anything. No real scars of any note. Looks young with short brown hair, and he's just looks nervous all the time.
Right.
That's it. As best you got.
All right, fair enough. With that, we will move on to the last member of the crew.
Yeah.
Hello there, you back there. Are you the last one coming through the umbilical, or?
That it looks like.
Very well. Approach the table, please.
Pavel walks over. He is like 6'6". Like
You failed the first test, by the way. It's
I don't
puck.
care. I don't care. I don't care. It's a mixture. Ukraine doesn't exist on the planet, buddy. He's like 6'6", wide, little bit of a belly, black hair, black beard, big hands. He looms over the guy and goes, Pavel.
All right. P. I assume.
A.
A.
B. V. Shit.
He wrote down B. Hold on.
No.
P.
Erase.
A. V.
Mendes. E.
E.
L.
L.
There.
All right. And then the last name, please.
I'll do it. And he reaches over the man and grabs the pencil and writes Kravchenko in Cyrillic and then hands it back.
The guy looks at it for a second and goes, well, that's not mandate standard, but if that's how you spell it, I suppose.
He just pulls, he goes, he pulls a pistol out and a knife out and he goes, declare.
All right, thank you.
He's got the finger on the trigger. He's not pointing it at the guy. He's like holding it sideways. His finger is very clearly on the trigger though, and he's kind of like waving it around.
The guy reaches up with his pen and he pushes it down to your side. Okay, all right.
As soon as you like take your guns out and say that, I turn to Bo and I go, "Why didn't you guys? Well, I had to do that. Why didn't you guys have to do that?"
Just
Oh,
look at him.
oh,
I'm in a full suit of armor. I just go.
Everyone
I
else with
think I
weapons
was declared when I entered.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
on.
So I have to leave my entire suit here as well as my gun, right? In like the little locker.
Yes, if you're wearing an undersuit, you can
Okay.
wear the undersuit. If you are wearing a
No, I'm
combat suit like Yuriko's, no, you have to leave.
No.
It, yeah.
I am wearing a genuine like armored combat suit, so I have to take it all off, and underneath it is just literally plain green army t-shirt followed by standard green shorts. And like I am decently scrawny as well. Like I'm not particularly strong or anything. I've got very little meat on my like kind of center, but my arms are decently strong. In the sense it's like one of those kind of like gangly, almost like farmer builds. I don't look healthy. But yeah, I'm just gonna take all that off and basically be left, shaved head, army t-shirt, looking incredibly basic, and standing next to Bo.
I'll look down at your calves.
They are like uncomfortably large compared to the rest of my legs.
Oh,
See, those are the legs.
and Pavel, describe your character, please.
I did immediately. That was the first thing I did.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, just punch me in the mouth next time I see you.
That is funny, Sam.
With that, the individual behind the table will make a few more markings on his clipboard, and then turn to look at the group of you gathered to his left. All right. My name is Roy Livingston. It's good to meet you. I am the Chief of Security here on Brightside Station, second in command to Yash Data. If you have any questions, now's the time for them. We have a few things to go over, like
What was his name? Sorry, I genuinely missed it.
Roy Livingston.
Is this the guy behind the counter that just declared all her stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the security guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when he
she-
says his name, I'm gonna lean over my little data slate and go, "How'd you spell that?"
ROY
Okay.
LIVINGST.
Hold on, you're going too fast. Hold on.
Oh, you can't keep up like me. I got practice.
We do it again.
ROY
Yeah.
LIVINGST.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And surname?
Pardon?
Well, what's your surname then?
Dude.
What do you want to know that for?
Well, we gave our surnames. Your first name's Roy Livingston. What's your next?
No,
surname?
no, there's been a miscommunication. No, Roy is my first name. Livingston is my
I
second
hit me
name.
the delete key on my little fucking keyboard.
I turn to Sam's character. I show him my data pad. I've only got R and A typed out, and I go, "Please help me, Wolfman."
I will gingerly take it from you, and I will just go and then head it back.
Thank you.
I'll just type it in normally.
Did all of you just take my name for some reason?
We can't take your name. It's yours forever.
We're just making sure that you're responsible if any of our equipment goes missing, Mr. Roy Livingston.
That's correct. That makes sense, I suppose. Freelancers like yourselves can be in high demand around here. But there's a few things to take care of. Let's see here. Let's see. Outsiders such as yourself will need to pay the 5 credits per day air tax. You can rent a bunk and a foot locker in the transient quarters for 5 more credits a day. That includes 3 meals a day in the cafeteria. If you would like, we do have a completely empty quarters that you could rent for, we'll call it an even 100 for your entire stay here for the month. Will that be a problem for anybody?
Roy, where can I find work? I don't have any credits to my name right now.
Well, work right now is in high demand. We need more people to work the refinery proper after the accident. It's hard work, but, decently paying by most standards. It usually nets out to about 12 credits a day. Doesn't really need any special skills, though you might have to deal with the occasional radiation accident. And as soon as he says that, you hear the heavy pounding of feet sprinting towards you from behind him. And you see 2 individuals come pounding down the hallway.
I'm going to step
behind
in front
him.
of Bo immediately.
They come pounding down the hallway behind you. They pay you no mind. They shove by you guys. They don't shove through, but they shove by you, and they're carrying a stretcher. And as soon as they hit the umbilical where the station gravity cuts off, they send this stretcher with a body on it directly down the umbilical towards the ship. And they slam the intercom. Incoming! Catch on other side!
Kill yourself, Hots.
I put my hand on Sebastian's shoulder so he doesn't worry as much over dead bodies.
Sebastian's.
Well, Bo's in front of me already. He's protecting me. I gotta look out for little Sebastian.
I glance behind me, looking, see that Bo's hands on Sebastian's shoulder instead, and I kind of just pout a little, just.
I wonder Jim doesn't have a girlfriend, bro.
As
He's already fucking
I'm
a fake gay relationship. You can't even.
You put your hand on my shoulder. I flinch a little bit, and then I'm standing there so confused.
Do you start
I
doing
look
the thing where
awkward.
dogs do and they don't be touched, where they start moving themselves away from
I
them?
did it first, but he didn't stop. So he did put his hand on the shoulder, and I flinched. And now I'm really confused. I don't understand why he did it. I get he put his hand there. I just don't know why. Was I walking off? I'm just looking at the ground now.
Yeah, as I said, a few radiation accidents every now and then. Looks
He
like
steps
that.
forwards and goes, "What about combat? Is there any way we can use our more practical skills?"
Combat? We don't really need combat personnel, you know. Sometimes we like to hire a few freelancers like yourselves when the big cargo ships come in, but nobody's getting off this one other than you guys due to the wounded. We're filling that thing up to the brim too. So, like I said, you know, he kind of stops and thinks for a minute. I can't think of any use for you here in security, but people of the more combative persuasion, you might want to look for a man. What's his name? Give me 1 second. Let me look here. He goes back to the clipboard and he starts flipping through the pages. He's flipping very far back to people who have, you would imagine, have arrived on the station a very long time ago. Let me see here. Oh, here it is. Rance. You might want to look to for Rance. He is the owner and pilot of the Lead Belly. He runs a big system boat. He takes people out into the into the void around here, out to the tombs in the outer belt and the perimeter and things like that. It's mostly tomb exploring and things like that. But I haven't heard of anybody running into any trouble out there. Once you're done, if you find anything you think might be worth it, you can come back here. You'll have to hash it out with him. I don't know the specifics, but you hash it out with him. See what you find. Maybe you come back. Maybe that's your speed. Otherwise, again, like I said, we do need workers for the plant, and if anything comes out, I'll certainly keep you guys in mind.
Understood. Thank you, Roy. I'm gonna step back to
my
beside
pleasure.
Bo now.
Let me see here. So about the credits a day, how are we wanting to do that, huh?
I look at my pocket. I fold it inside out, and a little fly flies out.
I actually have a question, Sam. Or not Sam, sorry. War. Credits. Are they a physical thing, or are they purely digital?
They are digital as far as I recall.
Yeah, they're digital.
You can get cred sticks, I think, which make them
Technically physical, like they're digital, but on a like a flash drive essentially.
I think so. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to look at them right now. Actually, cred sticks. Let's see.
I gotta
They usually take the form of electronic banking entries, though physical chips or notes appear often on primitive worlds. 100 of those chips counts as one item for encumbrance. So, yes,
but out
you're
here on Brightside, it is a fully digital.
Yeah, it's going to be digital unless you specifically go out of your way to make it physical.
Gotcha.
I'm going to step forwards again and just go, I have credits for the crew, as long as you can all pay me back.
I can handle myself.
I will pay you back immediately.
You already pay me, Bo.
Breadwinner wife.
How much would I owe you?
Well, 5 credits a day, and 5 credits if you want a bunk and food. If you don't want either of those things, then just 5 credits. Decide.
Decide is crazy.
I gotta look at something in the book. Hold up. Actually, Remy, you might know this because I don't know where my copy of the book is yet. Let me just message you quick. I'm gonna give it to you. It was somewhere in the.
If I recall rightly, it is, I think, 50 credit. It depends on your level of skill as well. But you can get a certain amount of. I think it was. God, was it 50 credits a day? I think it was not incredibly high. It was
enough to live though. I think, right?
Yeah. It was better than 12 credits.
Then I'll just be like, I'll just find work.
I'm going to see what I'm going to see what some of the plays feel like.
I can handle the awkward one.
Gotcha.
I wanted to see what like some of the facilities here are like before I just start paying out the credits. Not that I have any, but
They're fairly Spartan, I suppose you would say. You know, just a nice little bunk, a nice, little locker if you pay for it. The air tax is, of course, non-negotiable, but there are a few alcoves a little roomless man could probably find to lay down and sleep in.
all right.
Any more questions?
Do we have to pay now?
Yes.
For like today or like
You don't have to pay the credits today
months?
for the air tax, but you do have to pay for tomorrow.
I'm breathing it,
Yes, but your ship
I'm
is...
not going to hold my breath because I don't pay.
No, but your ship is still docked, so it's helping to recycle the air.
Okay,
Have you
so,
felt the air in there?
so how much
you
do
don't
we
want that.
how much do we owe now? Right now?
Right now, today, if you choose to get a room, you will owe 10 credits because you'll have to pay your tax for tomorrow.
God, I can't go into debt. Oh God.
I'll just pay it tomorrow.
No, you have to pay it today. This is simple stuff.
You're saying we have to pay it for tomorrow. Why can't I just pay it later?
Because there's no guarantee you'll pay it tomorrow. So we need your payment for tomorrow today, and tomorrow we will need your payment for the day after tomorrow.
Good movie.
I just don't get why I can't pay it in like a few hours when I
I'm
get
going
the
to look at him again and
credits.
say, because you're going to be breathing their air the entire time, they're asking you to pay now before you begin breathing.
I've been breathing this whole time.
As I've explained,
That's what I'm saying.
your ship is docked and helping to take the strain off of our air recyclers, which is why we are not charging you for this conversation.
Right. I walk up with my data slab and I'm trying to press a button with my fat fingers, clearly missing, backing it up, turning it around, and I'm like, 20 for me and the quiet one. Da? Da! I wave my hand in. Hello!
Hold on, I'm doing the math to make sure I'm not overcharging you.
Roy!
The math is 4 fives. How is that hard math?
This is why I became. This is why I be.
Air and food and place.
This is why. This is why I became a security officer. This math stuff. That is correct. This is too hard for me,
All right. He turns it around and presses a button. Sends credits.
All right.
Well, fuck it. Who's got 5 extra credits? Open my wallet.
I look
no
over
math,
slowly,
pleasure.
look back at my data slab, press one more button, and transfer 5 more credits. I got it.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to look back at Bo and go, well, I suppose I'm just paying for us then. And I'll pay 20 credits to the guy.
All right. Thank you very much. If you follow me... Oh, did I tell you about the laws? Did I do that?
The laws?
Oh.
Or the laws?
Not really.
The laws. All right, sorry. Real quick, here's a little briefer on the laws. The laws in any civilized planet are the laws of Brightside Station. There is no assault, theft, vandalism, no killing, no murder, nothing like that. Any petty crimes, little stealing here or there, are a 50 credit fine. If you are unable to pay such a fine, you will be forced to work doing umbilical hookups for the catcher drones. If you are a repeat troublemaker, we will vent you out the umbilical. Anybody who commits a serious crime, such as murder or the endangerment of the station's vital systems, will be immediately pitched out of an airlock with no trial. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Oh, right. Anyone caught with weaponry or armor, after it has been confiscated from them and the station is not under an alert of any kind, that is a lockup in the brig.
Understood.
You are allowed to keep simple knives. Any tools are fine as well, as those are considered tools here on the station. Knives specifically there. Using them, however, as weaponry will aggravate any of your brawling offenses if you are the type to brawl. He specifically looks at you, Kirkos. If you are the brawling type.
I'm just look back at him and I'm just like give him a blank stare as if I don't know why he's looking at me.
Then, like I said, that will aggravate those offenses. You're expected to obey any orders from a department chief, even as a non-worker on the station or a security staffer. Any complaints of abuse can be lodged with myself or Data. But, between you and me, I don't think that will be a problem. The chiefs usually stay away from people that aren't their workers. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Otherwise, I think that's it. Follow me towards the lockers behind me, and I'll get you guys, get your gear stowed away, and from there, I can give you, a few places you might want to head and get situated, huh? Sound good?
No.
Sounds good.
Well, I'm already out of my gear. I'm just going to take my knife back and stick it in my belt while I get ready to head off.
All right.
Ooh.
I
I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Oh, what if I forgot to give you your token? Oh, what if I
My
did
eyes.
that?
Ooh,
I don't have vision either.
Oh, what if I
My
did
eyes.
that? What if I forgot to give you vision?
Mandate
Oh.
station's very dark.
Ooh, no lights.
We're paying for
Pay the light
this.
tax. Oh my god.
They forgot to pay Hydro.
Oh, what if? What if I did forget? Oh. You guys should be starting to get vision now, some of you.
I see it all.
Well,
Kinda
I
like
mean,
Windows
well,
Dark.
what does this? I'm gonna look to Bo and go,
Yeah.
Bo, I would like to go find that Rance man.
All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't paying attention at all to what Roy was saying, so I'll just follow you for
Certainly.
now.
You never do. Allow me to reiterate. There are two potential jobs beyond other ones that we can pursue on the station. The first is working in the refineries for measly credits like a slave. The second is finding Rance and going exploring some tombs.
All right. Listen, I follow you. I tend to avoid larger fellas like him, if you know what I mean. So I'm right
Like
behind
who?
you. Well,
I'm gonna look, just stare at him. Who? Who is a larger fella?
like I mean, just in general. No one in particular right now.
Are you calling him fat?
I am.
He is. Let's go. I'm gonna head off down the station. Gonna go try and find Rance. I don't know, like where's like the biggest grouping of people? Is the cafeteria or?
Before that, he will lead you to the gear locker, which is right here. If somebody would like to take over writing these, you could type them, write them, whatever. L1 is the gear locker.
Should we maybe make ourselves a bit smaller? We're a little big.
You are as small as the tokens will make. If you want, you can pick one of your tokens, and that'll just be where the party is traveling. Yeah, they can't go smaller.
Could you double the map size?
Can
Can they really not go smaller? Is this really the small?
They're 0.5.
I believe it's just if you scroll out, the map that we are on, Remy, is very
Is
small.
fucking minuscule.
Yeah.
It's very
okay.
small, yeah.
It's like a trading
Anyway.
card.
Right. Well, okay. Yeah,
Trading
we're gonna
port.
go to the gear lockers first. I thought we were already there from what you said.
You guys were
And after that,
basically having the conversation just right here outside of the umbilical, which is up here.
well, I mean, I've already dropped all my shit off. I'm gonna go afterwards and try and find Rance to wherever.
Once you guys
looks
get
like
all
the
your
most-
gear stowed away, your weapons, your armors, anything like that. Again, undersuits are fine. It's just combat armor, or specifically military grade armor that must be stowed. He would point. Is anyone looking for anything other than Rance? He's gonna point out Rance, but if anyone wants anything different, let me know now.
You go first.
No, you go first.
I would never go first. Let me be so clear.
Okay, that's fair. I was just gonna say, is there any like obvious maps just on the wall? Like you are here. Like
Yes, actually there are, and in fact, he will take one of the maps. When you guys are in the gear locker, he reaches up to kind of a cubby hole in the top right. And he goes, here you go. Here are a few station maps, actually. This will probably help you guys out. And if you guys go to the journal, you guys should now have access to a thing just titled map. And if you open it,
Oh my god.
it's a map.
Holy frick, a map.
Wow. Now, if only this map told us what those locations meant.
Map and no key.
Hold on. When
a puzzle for our most autistic of members.
No, hold on. When I was
738 squares.
when I was putting the map up, I accidentally clipped the key out of one version and meant to put the other one back in. And I didn't, so I just kept it.
Honestly, I really did think that Bo was going to be the top in this relationship, but frankly, I'm having to lead him around by the hand because he's a little slow. You know, that's what they call him, Slow Bo back home.
That may be true.
Give me 1 second, chat.
Oh my god.
I'm the power bottom of this relationship. I didn't know we were going like 100 all the way, Remy, right away.
I mean,
I thought it was gonna be a slow burn, you know, and when we kiss, it would finally be good, like a K drama.
I'm not. We haven't kissed yet. To be clear, we haven't. I don't know what sex is. All right, let me be clear on that.
I gotta teach you that. Oh god. Sebastian, help me out.
I mean, he's the doctor.
Pushes his glasses up.
I don't wear
A little
glasses.
sheen in the eyes.
I'm so excited for Sebastian to turn into a bloodthirsty fucking freak when he pulls his sword out.
The worst thing is I actually already saw it, and I didn't find it to be that funny. You know, I was just like, it's all right.
I
We
laugh.
share the same feed. That's because you're going to hell, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sebastian's not a good guy.
No. Sebastian's one of those guys who like, I'm neurodivergent, and then he continues to be a piece of shit.
Freaks without numbers is crazy.
That's fucking hilarious.
There you go. Map key's up now.
Oh, well. It would be really funny if you just put a big key on the bottom.
Oh, look, a key.
No, I did not just put a big key on the bottom.
Oh, there's so much shit.
Yeah, man, it's a fucking station.
Ugh.
So where are you guys headed?
Well, I'm reading the map.
I will not talk for the rest of the session. now somebody told me I've been shut down once. I'm just afraid now.
Roy.
Go ahead.
Well, what is clouds and rain?
Oh, that's the station brothel.
What?
The brothel.
Bo and go, what's that?
It's a fun time, Kirikos. Listen, we go find that guy, right? And we get a job.
Yes.
That's where we're gonna be spending our money.
Understood. I'm gonna continue looking through the list of locations. I see there's nothing that says Rance's locations. I'm gonna look at Roy. Also,
Hey, you're going to want...
question: are their names backwards on the map list? Livingstone Roy.
Yeah, it's last name, first name.
Tomlinson is their first name and Mary's their last name? For real?
I assume that because maybe his name is Livingston.
I think his name's
I think
Livingston.
his name is Livingston, big dog.
Yeah.
He goes by Roy now. He likes
Roy.
it.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, he likes Roy
Like-
better now.
What kind of
His
first name is
name's Roy.
Lomax?
Yeah, good point actually. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look up to Roy then and just go. Do you know where Rance currently is?
He's probably in his wife's bar. You'll want to head towards the, I've lived here damn near my whole life. You'd think I would know the name off the top of my head. It's the
Midnight Sun.
That's the one, thank you.
Understood. I'm gonna look back to Bo, and that's an M7. So I'm gonna say the person we're looking for is most likely on the mid deck.
Elevators
All right,
are
all right.
just around the corner there. I'm going to head back to my office as your ship will be undocking soon. If you need anything security-wise, I'll usually be in my office. I can also be found wandering the hall sometimes. I'm not afraid to admit it. I also frequent the clouds and rain, if you know what I'm saying. So I'll be there if nowhere else,
I have
right?
no idea what he's saying.
All right, maybe we don't hang around there if Roy's gonna be there. I say under my breath to Kirikos.
Just look back at Boyle and go, should we go?
Yeah, let's go. And I turn to the rest and I go, we're gonna go get a job. Hopefully it pays better if you guys want to join us. If not, bon voyage.
I'll tag along. I want to go get some information not relating to the job.
I need to go to the mid deck.
He's going
Wow.
to the mid deck.
That's good.
Everyone's going to mid deck.
Yeah, everyone is.
Why don't we share an elevator? And I'm going to push Sebastian into the elevator with us. Nice and cramped in here. Everyone's pressed really close together.
He's right in the middle.
Yeah.
All right,
so-
you guys head for the Midnight Sun.
No. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes. No,
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
sorry,
you
sorry.
do.
Sorry. No, we do. The bar just sounds also like a lot like the brothel, I'll be honest. The Midnight Sun also sounds like the name of a brothel.
It does.
It does a little
It
bit.
does sound like the name of a brothel, but in this instance, no, Clouds and Rain is the brothel.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to head straight over to M7 with
alright.
Bo just behind me. And then I'm going to look around, try and spot wherever Rance is, and then as soon as I do, I'm just going to point, Rance out to Bo, and then let Bo do the talking.
All right, as you guys enter the Midnight Sun, it's a very kind of lackluster establishment, even by station standards. It's got a nice, simple, clearly, fake wooden panels, bar top with a row of alcoholic beverages behind the individual manning the counter. Who you see is a rather old, almost like curmudgeon-y woman who does not look happy to be there or pleased to see anyone entering or existing in her bar, let alone in front of her at her bar top. The cantina itself does have a band playing right now. Looks to be made up of off-shift miners, judging by the outfits they're wearing. It seems to be the station mining uniform, for lack of a word, or at the very least what the miners all wear to the job site. It's the orange coveralls with a white undershirt. And with that, the floor is y'all's.
Well, I was gonna say, can I look around the room? Do I see? I mean, he gave us a description of Rance, didn't he?
No, he didn't. He just said that he'd probably be in his wife's bar.
Okay, just said that. All right, cool. In that case, I'm gonna look at Bo, and I'm gonna look back at the angry woman, look back at Bo, and go, "Perhaps you should talk to her."
All right, this place is a dump. Oh, God, she seems
I'm
miserable.
gonna reach over, pat him on the back, and go, "Use your charm."
All right.
She seems miserable is so funny.
I walk up. Hello there, beautiful. How are you doing today?
She immediately goes and spits the craziest loogie you've ever seen into a spittoon at her feet.
All right. Well, I'm guessing since a fine woman like yourself, you own this bar, correct?
That's correct. What can I get you?
Well, Mr. Roy, he was telling us that Rance was around here somewhere, and we were hoping to meet with him.
Just my luck. Here for my no good goddamn husband. Is that it?
Oh, of course. But listen, this is such a fine establishment, I think I might come back here after and have a little drink or two after we meet with your husband.
Sure, the sign says the Midnight Sun. Might as well call it Rance's office, huh? Goddammit.
Yeah.
Pavel goes up to the side of the bar. Excuse me, ma'am. One beer, please.
Finally, a paying customer. And she turns away from you sharply. and walks down the bar to you. Of course. What kind of beer would you like?
Hey, excuse me, miss.
Dark. Shut up, please. I'm having beer. Dark, if you have dark lager.
I think we could make that happen for you. Just give me 1 second. She turns around, and you notice that she does not look at anywhere else in the bar. She just reaches up and grabs the first beer bottle she sees and turns back around to you. Dark as I got.
Works for me.
I'm gonna look at Bo while she's doing this. I'm just gonna go. Are all civilian women like her? And I kind of just gesture vaguely at her.
She's a bit more shrewd than the others. Here, watch this. I'll work my charm as always. Miss, I didn't catch your name. What was it?
It's Marion. Marion Hardley.
What?
You cut out, buddy.
You cut out, buddy.
It's Marion.
No, Jim cut out.
Oh, Warpug's cut out.
Yeah, we'll work it out for me.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
weird.
Lord.
Jim cut out for me.
Marion.
Yeah, Marion Hardley.
Uh-oh, don't do it.
Marion Hardley. Beautiful name. Listen, I'll get out of your hair. You know, I don't think you want to be bothered with newcomers such as ourselves all the time looking for your husband. Why don't you just point him out to us and we'll be on our way?
He's in the corner booth.
All right. You have a lovely day, ma'am.
You'll tell it's him by the smell. No good bastard.
All right, and I motion for Kirkos to follow me to the bar, or I mean the corner booth.
As you grab your beer, by the way, Pavel, she just reaches. I'll put that on your tab, and she winks at you.
Thank you, ma'am. He's gonna hold it with two hands, two massive hands over one single beer and walk with the group.
All right, I'll follow Bo over to the corner.
Excuse me, Mr. Rance.
As you guys approach, the individual in the corner booth pointed out to you. You see a grizzled old system pilot. He looks up at you with a squinty-eyed gaze, and the first thing you notice about him is the patches of melanoma on his face. Who wants to know?
We were just dropped off here. We're new here, and Roy was telling us you might have some more lucrative work than the ribble rabble of the normal facility.
Work? I got no such work myself, but if you're interested in tomb exploring or plundering or what have you, I could get you out there. First trip's free. Second trip costs quite a bit.
How much are we talking here?
Well, like I said, first trip there and back is free. I'll give you 3 days. After 3 days, I'll assume you've died and I'll leave you there. After that, it'll cost you 150 credits per trip.
All right, I'll take that. Free one doesn't sound so bad. When's the first job?
Come on, son, get it
lay
out.
my head on Bo's shoulder and step forwards and goes, "My employer wants to know when the first ship is leaving the station."
Could leave whenever you want, honestly. Ain't doing up nothing but taking space in my wife's bar, you know what I mean? Right. Okay.
I'm gonna sit back down, like next to where Bo is in the corner booth, and look across to him and goes, "So, do you purchase any artifacts retrieved from these tombs, or is there someone on the station who would?"
Oh, you're gonna look for Marius, Mr. Rochambeau.
Sorry, say again?
Marius is his name, or Mr.
Sorry,
Rochambeau.
I thought you were referring to your wife.
No,
Marius
Marion.
Rochambeau.
Oh, don't approach Marion with an artifact. She's liable to hit you with a bottle.
Sorry, to be clear, his name is Marius Rochambeau?
Yeah.
Understood. And where can we find this man?
I think he's got an office somewhere on the station. I never messed with him myself, so I'm not quite sure, but someone around here ought to know. Let me think here. As you see, he sits there for a second, deep in thought, and then he kind of
Checking
leans...
the same map that I also.
he leans up on the table and he yells across the bar, "Marion! Marion!" He cups both his hands around his mouth. "Marion! What, you fucking piece of shit? Where does that Mr. Rochambeau like to hang out? How the hell should I know?" However, as the screaming match across the bar happens, one of the spacers would approach you, one of the workers, you assume, and go, he has an office in the station offices, the ones that are free use. He works out of there.
Ah, thank you. All right. With that, I think I'm gonna stand up and look down at Bo and say, "Well, I suppose we should see if there's anything else in the station we need before we head out."
All right. Hey, anyone else need to talk to this guy before? First ship leaves whenever we want it to. We got to make some money. I mean, it sounds like a pretty good gig. Free travel for the first time. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I was gonna go talk to some of these spacers and get a better idea of where we are. I mean, we are stuck here, so might as well.
As you guys are having this conversation, are you having this just in front of Rance, by the way?
I mean, like a little bit away, maybe like
A little
10
bit
feet.
up.
I've already stepped up to like kind of step away. I was done with my questions, so I'm already like I'm not like too far away, but I'm close enough that if someone tried to go for Bo, I could jump in front.
Okay. Who's still at the table with Rance? Anybody?
I'm still standing like in the middle of the bar.
I imagine probably Pavel and then Bo probably. Were you? Because
I've just been drinking beer.
Oh no, you stayed at the bar. Okay.
No, I didn't. I stayed. I know I went with you guys, but I've just been sitting there.
Okay.
I didn't really move.
Two
I've
big
just been
meaty
drinking
hands
beer while they were
around his
talking.
beer, sipping it.
Yeah, I'm just like babying this beer.
I mean, I guess that would be the
how
closest.
Stale is the beer war? How bad is
It's
it?
stale.
Tastes like home.
It's clearly a hydroponics brew, if you know what I'm talking about.
I see.
It's exactly what Pavel's used to. He loves that shit.
So we're gonna just to get this straight. We fly there, stay there for 3 days, and then come back.
And we're
Sounds
gonna
about right.
no, I'm gonna like step back over and look at Sebastian and go, no, you're misunderstanding.
Yes.
If we don't respond in 3 days, he'll assume we're dead and gone and will not come to collect us.
That is correct.
But listen, we'll make it back in less than 3 days, Sebastian. Surely nothing will go wrong on this trip if we all stick together.
I don't think we should go first. I don't have the rations for that.
Right, there's a bit of shopping that I will have to do before we go.
All right.
Or
Why-
like the food.
Why don't we
paid.
do?
We could go tomorrow. I
That
can
is-
work today.
You know what? That is true. We could make some pocket change today. We can go tomorrow, so we don't have to pay tomorrow, and make some serious money.
A bad show.
I'm going to check how much rations cost.
No problem. As you guys are sitting there nearby enough to Rance, he would chime in. It might be worth going to talk to Marius himself and just seeing what he's after. Give you at least an idea of what to grab and what to leave behind in the tomb, right? You don't want to get there and take a toothbrush worth nothing, you know what I'm saying?
All right. And I'm going to call over to the barmaid. Marius, what are we looking for on this
Immediately
planet?
a bottle comes flying
are-
towards you. Who are you to be yelling across my damned bar?
You are.
You got our name wrong too.
I
You
will
did
step
get her name
over.
wrong.
I will
Yeah.
step over and go, Bo, that's not who you're looking for. That's Marianne. Marius is simply outside of our bar, right here, and I'm going to point to my map. He's next door.
Oh, sorry. Again, I wasn't paying attention to her. She's,
I know.
Big
That's
up-
why I pay attention for you.
a bigger woman,
As the bottle goes flying wide, by the way, not even close to hitting you, and it smashes against the wall, that's going on y'all's tab.
Fuck.
I'm gonna glance over because look at Pavel because he's the only one with a tab right now. I'm gonna just look back at Bo and just carry him like that's not our problem.
All right. Wrong Marius. Let's go find the real one.
Understood.
Easy.
And I'm gonna go outside the bar and then just turn left because there's M5.
I'm gonna stay in the bar for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door and then stand back and let Bo, be in the doorway when it opens.
The door would open, and before you would assume, would be Mr. Rochambeau himself. You see he's wearing a kind of just a regular t-shirt and jeans, honestly. And he's got on a pair of socks, but nothing else. Huh? What do you want?
Oh, Marius. Oh, it's great to see you.
Do I know you?
You don't know me, but my name is Bo. This here is Kirkos. Listen, we've heard nothing but great things about you, right? And Rance just told us to come talk to you. We're going down maybe tomorrow. Check
Hold
out
on.
a planet.
He lifts up his data slate and closes out of what he had in his hand. He goes, sorry, go ahead.
What was the last thing you heard?
That's a good question. Step into my office.
All right.
As he invites you in, this is maybe at one point an office, but he has clearly modified it to his own liking. There are papers strewn about, just attached to the walls at random places. There are books open all over the office. Data slabs open on different images, different videos paused at different points around the office.
He was mid-goon sesh.
None of them are porn, for the record. I now feel compelled to say that. But as he invites you in, you all manage to find either a place to sit or a place to stand that is not on top of his paperwork. Before he himself just throws a stack of paperwork onto the floor and takes a seat on an office chair. Welcome to the official representative position for Stoltman and Haar. Of course, a subsidiary of the Scale Agency. What can I do you gentlemen for?
We're just hoping to get some information on some, artifacts so we don't, find a whole bunch of junk, lug it all up here and get a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, you're here for the sky tombs, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to know?
Poke Bo.
What do we
step forwards again and just place my arm and hand on his shoulder and go, what my employer wants to know first and foremost is what are the most valuable items that we can retrieve from these tombs in order to maximize profits?
That's a good question. If you're looking for pure profit, an undiscovered artifact would do it. As for things we've seen coming out of the tomb that seem to be fetching a high price, there's always the go-to jewels, valuables, things like that. Anything that might have been of significance to whoever built the tombs. Don't have a working name for them yet, but
I hate that it moved my fucking my
didn't know it
camera
did that.
Sorry, go on, War.
let me see if there's anything specific I can give you. There've been a few gems that have come out that aren't like gem stones, but they're gem shaped and they emit light. They're like a light bug almost, but I haven't quite figured out how they work yet. They don't seem to have a place for a battery or anything like that. They damn near seem to last forever. If you found one of them, I'd probably pay you a pretty penny for one of those.
Understood. I'm gonna step back and let Bo take the rest of this.
So is it more of a Rance's, show, or are you somehow part of this, crew, or you launch, expeditions or so what for these tombs?
Rance,
you just buy it?
I just buy it. Rance does his own thing, getting the people like you out there. Like I said, I work for the company. Company sent me out here, and I'm just doing my best. You know what I mean? Trying to, I guess, trying to figure out what's been going on in these tombs, but not a lot of opportunity for that on my own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna politely go and like wait for them to, turn towards me, and then I'll continue with: are there any threats in these tombs? Has anyone died while exploring them?
Oh, for sure. Threats, though, is an interesting word. Nobody's been attacked or anything like that, but there's been accidents, tomb collapses, defense system still online, things like that. Usually, just like what you would consider to be like a automatic sentry weapon. It comes out of the wall, shoots you, things like that. But as far as we can tell, these were places that were frequented, right? So you shouldn't be expecting like pitfall traps or anything like that from the popular adventure movies. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
I'm gonna use a talk roll, and I wanna say to him, listen, you've seen some of the crew, a few more back in the bar, but we're, as you can see, very capable individuals. Now, if you could, maybe do a little payment up front so we can get some rations, and maybe you take it out of the tab when we get back, and you will sure as hell make your money back and then some.
All right. Well,
Make
what
it roll.
what guarantee do you have of that?
Bro killed it.
He did fuck that shit up. He ate.
Fucking-
Honestly.
You actually fucking aced that shit. That's insane.
He'll still ask you, what guarantee do you have? What are your qualifications? I'll say.
His charming smile.
Listen, you don't need to know about my qualifications, mister, but listen, when Bo Dickinson Jr. makes a guarantee, that's a guarantee you can rely on. And I smile at him.
How much are you looking for?
We're just looking for maybe about
It's 5 per person per day, so we have 5 people, so it's 25 per day for 3 days.
I'm doing the
so
math
70
in my head.
75 credits.
All right, thank you for
75
the quick
credits.
math. That would have taken me like 5 more seconds.
No worries.
75 credits.
75 credits. Give me 1 second. He spins around. He opens a drawer. And goes, not that one. He opens another. Not that one. Opens another. He pulls out a half-eaten ration slab and goes, ooh. Tosses that in the trash can. Goes, there it is. Underneath the ration slab, of course. And he pulls out another data slab. And this time he starts scrolling through. He goes, well, I do have some money left over from the company funds. All right, at 75 credits. Of course, I'll need a return on investment, so let's call it
80.
Call it a 20 credit return. Call it 25 in case you die. Tell you what, I'll give you the 75. No interest beyond 100. How about that? That is to say, I'll give you the 75. You pay me back 100 credits, and we'll call it good.
Let's call it 90. Listen, Bo Dickinson doesn't make his guarantees often. You're gonna get a hell of an artifact here. It could even change your life, mister.
He rolled a skill level of only a true master would expect to carry this off with any degree of reliability. That's how well he rolled on this conversation.
Well,
and that is still getting taxed 25 credits.
Well, I do have the funds. That is a mighty guarantee you offered as well.
There's some really pearly whites you got there.
All right.
I stick out my hand.
He grabs it. You got yourself a deal.
It's a good rugged hand, a good handshake, nice and firm,
Mister, It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
You're goddamn right.
All right. What place on the ship is even going to sell rations? I'm probably just going to head there and buy them for the crew.
I would like to pull on Bo's like sleeve. Bo.
Yes, Sebastian.
Um.
What is it?
I'm gonna go find work. Okay.
Listen. Wait. I'll listen. I'll come with you because I'm trying to make some scrap right now too.
I'm gonna go find medical work. Okay.
All right. That's not my area of expertise. You know what? I don't know that.
Before that, if you're looking to buy rations, you could just go to the cafeteria, the Heavenly Hash, and they'll sort you out.
Great name.
Sebastian.
Oh,
he's green.
Listen. If you need anything, you just reach me on the compad. What's it called? Compad.
It's called Compad. You got it right.
Okay, good.
Do we actually have Compad?
Oopsies.
Hope some of you do.
I don't know.
I will also remind you. Do what?
Well, the data side performs all the functions of a compad.
Okay.
I will also remind you that they will work fine here on the station. But if you're outside of the station or in a tomb or anything, the radiation of the sun completely wrecks them.
We don't have fucking data?
No, man, not outside the station.
God.
What do we have?
Actually,
Sprint?
That does bring up a brilliant question that we probably should have asked Rance. How the fuck are we meant to call him?
I don't think we're meant to call him. I think we're supposed to come back to the fucking boat. I think he's holding the ship.
Oh,
there.
is he going to stay there?
Yeah.
He's staying there for 3 days.
Yeah, he waits
Right.
for you.
I thought he would be like 3 days. You know, you send a message, I come and pick you back up.
Well, yeah, it makes no sense if you message him on the 4th day and he's like, nah, they're dead.
No, man, he waits for you.
Okay, gotcha. Right.
When you say that, Bo, I'm just gonna be like, I don't have a compad, but I'm just gonna point right there. I'm gonna go point to the thing I assume has the huge like cross on it. I'm gonna be there.
All right.
I actually can't go to high side map because Wars put them into 2 different maps, but I'm gonna go up to the high side and go buy some food. I'm not
Okay.
gonna, like, do anything. I'll just
I was
go buy
wanting to
food.
chill in the bar so I could
Yeah.
talk to people as well.
That's fine. So let's start with Sam going to the clinic. As you approach the clinic, it is exactly as you described. It's admittedly a station clinic, kind of run down. The green cross sign, is maybe at one point worked properly, but now it flickers with a loud buzzing noise. But otherwise, the door is unlocked and opened, and you are free to enter it.
I assume no one's coming with me, right? I'm doing this alone at this point.
I wasn't there with you.
That's what I thought.
I'm not with you.
All right.
I'm buying food.
I very timidly go inside.
As you walk in, there is a woman standing there beside one of the medical beds, dealing with a lesser wounded miner, someone who might have been involved in the accident, but presumably didn't need to be transported off station to a medical facility. The woman is small, like rather short. She's very buxom. Appears to be kind of in her 30s. She has dark almond eyes and straight black hair. Just a second there. All right, let me finish up what I'm doing over here, and I'll be right with you.
I just stand there with like holding my own hands, looking straight down.
A few minutes would pass as she finishes up whatever procedure she's doing with the man on the bed, and then walks over towards you. What can I do you for? Do you need assistance, help? You can't see any wounds. I don't think you're hurt too badly. You managed to get here on your own, which can't say for all the people who need my help. But what can I do you for?
They said there was an accident. I can help people.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but other than the man back there, nobody here needs any help from the accident. And I mean, he wasn't even bad enough to be taken off the station. He'll be back to work probably in a few hours, honestly.
Are there people in trouble? People who are dying?
Oh, there was, but now they're on your ship, or whatever ship you got of, I should say, and headed back towards the nearest medical facility, Planetside.
Well, if you need help, I could help working here. I'm pretty good at being a doctor.
I would have loved to have had you just a little bit ago, before the accident, but you're not a time traveler, are you?
I don't. Long pause. I don't think so.
Okay, right, yeah, just a little joke, by the way. I didn't think you were.
You start sweating and tugging his collar, like, how the fuck did he know?
I am sweating. I'm interacting with another person near me. I'm drenched.
Are you okay, son?
Nervous.
Ain't no reason to be that nervous.
I would like to help.
As I've explained. No one to help. No one to help right now, son. She reaches forward and puts a hand on your shoulder. I appreciate the offer, though, nonetheless.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Are you sure there's nothing that can be done?
Okay, see, nothing can be done makes it seem like...
stop peeling it off.
You're making it sound like the people have already died. They're getting help. They're gone. There's no one to help.
They're gone?
They passed.
Sorry.
They probably already passed on. Through the edge of the sector, or through the edge of the system. I mean,
I can help you with clerical work. I need work.
Yep, they're pushing up flowers in therapy right now.
I need work. And I really.
How are you with people?
That's crazy.
Cause I'm also the maitre d' of the brothel,
no.
and I'd love some clerical assistance over there.
How does it pay?
Fairly decent. It's no mining gig, but I could probably scrounge up,
Sam's like, I'm gonna go get some work. We see him 30 minutes later with some nipple tassels on.
This is the worst day of my life, dude.
Someone should have went with Sebastian, bro. He's pouring himself out an hour into the session.
Who left you unsupervised?
He had no idea how to say no, so now he works at a brothel.
Well, I could use somebody. Depends on what you do. If you do just clerical work, I could probably
I'm a
manage.
trained doctor.
Soft hands.
Yes, but as I said, I don't need another doctor right now. There are no wounded. If an accident arises, I'll put out the word and try to get back in touch with you. But
Okay.
how long are you going to be on the station?
We leave tomorrow for a tomb.
Tomb explorer, huh? Well,
I don't know.
got no need for dead man walking.
Huh? No, I'm a doctor.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I can't think of any work for you then. If you're not
Just clerical?
well, like I said, if you're gonna be gone though, I don't want to hire somebody and then have them leave the next day.
Look, I'll be okay. I can just work for today. And then tomorrow I'll be gone for maybe a day or two, and then I'll come back, and everything will be okay.
Yeah. You seem like you'll cry if I say no.
It's a solid chance.
All right.
Yeah, I'll write.
I'll give you 5 credits for the day to organize my files. Okay.
In here? Or up somewhere else?
She turns around and looks at the only file cabinet in the medical facility. No, those are pretty handy. I don't got a lot of paperwork down here. Usually people that come see me are either going to end up fine or they die, and that's the end of the paperwork.
Big
Nobody
question.
dies
What sort of
around me.
paperwork does a brothel have? Ah, yes, Rance came in again. Had a handy and a happy ending. All right, 25 credits.
Well, on a station like this, actually, it would not be uncommon for people to be like, next paycheck I got you. Just take it out of the check and give it to the brothel.
God, true.
Is there?
So it's really
Is there
just
anything
clerical
that-
work like that, keeping track of who owes what, and have they paid it? Is it coming out of their check? Are they going to give it to you? Do you have to send somebody to get it? Are they just not going to pay you and you have to get security? Like that sort of shit.
Is a happy ending after the handy?
Yeah, I mean, like, that you got to pay extra to come, bro.
Or I have a question.
Go ahead.
Gotcha, brothel.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's corporate-
buddy, it's
it's a
the
brothel,
jet
you just-
star of porn.
You pay 5 credits, they just jerk your cock a little bit, then leave
Yeah.
you there. They don't even let you finish.
I mean, yeah, have you been to a strip club? What do you think that is?
$5 to Edge.
That is a strip. You're describing a strip club right now.
Go
It's
ahead.
a brothel, not a strip club. A brothel
Well,
is.
I mean, yeah, I know exactly, but this is a cheap station side brothel. They're
you're
paying it
right.
out by they're
actually-
like nickel and diming. Only $5 for a handy. You're halfway through, and then she goes, "Would you like to finish?" Are you going to be like, "No, take your hand off. I won't pay $5 more."
It's actually around the station. They know it as soft light.
Go ahead, Sam. You had a question.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I don't even know what my question was. I got so distracted.
sorry.
What the hell?
Around the station.
Oh, yeah,
they
no, I
noticed
do have a question. I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Would I know how the station feels about psychics?
No.
Are they even big enough to have an opinion on psychics?
Well, small groups can create large mobs. Let's be real about it.
True.
That's fair.
Um,
But no, nobody has said anything to you about psychics.
I miss Rhodesia.
Anyway. Okay. Well, they said everyone's okay. Okay, so maybe is there anything I can do that pays better? Maybe 5. I can't get the rations for 5.
Dancing.
So,
Dancing, please. I'm begging.
It's not even a couch thing. That's just a gym thing.
Well,
Yeah, Jim's just saying that to you.
Jim's the
I
only
want-
one in the fucking audience. Like, yeah.
I want Sam and War to act this out. I'm on my hands and knees begging.
And you wanna roleplay being in the audience the whole time. Like, all right, Bo shifts himself a little bit to the right in the seat.
I was
Bo's
gonna
crossed his legs now. He's trying to hide something.
I was gonna throw so many credit sticks at him, bro.
well, you don't seem like the people pleasing type, if you catch my meaning.
Sebastian does not.
No,
Do you say that? I have no
he
idea. what you
hasn't
mean.
he hasn't caught shit.
No, he just doesn't say anything.
So, I'm sorry, but I truly don't think I have any work for you if you don't want to organize the files.
Well, 5 credits that's 1 day rations. I'll starve.
No, you'll have 1 day's rations.
3 days. We're tombs for 3 days.
I mean, only other thing I could think of is I probably got a spare room I could loan you to work in as a brothel, but like I said, that doesn't seem to be your speed. In fact, I pity the poor bastard who tries to hire you, honestly.
I won't do that.
Kind of
Okay.
expected that to be the answer.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, Jesus, I was right. He is going to cry.
And he turns and he walks back out. And right as he's about to, right as he opens the door and he's starting to leave, he turns back and looks at her. Sorry for wasting your time. And leaves and goes back to the bar.
I think
And he's gone.
as you-
He's gone.
Sebastian,
gonna say-
what? Are you crying?
You guys are upstairs.
No, I was gonna say this is the best part. It's like as you walk back out of the medical bay, because it's been a little while, I walk back downstairs with just all of the rations in my arms already. And it's like, oh, hello, Sebastian. And I'm just heading over to the bar.
Hi.
Just got
I'm going to the bar,
massive, Just shitload of rations with me. There was no need to prostitute yourself at all.
It's okay. I was lying about crying. And I'm a little deceitful sometimes.
I pay no attention to him crying. I'm gonna go straight to see what good old Corin is doing.
Yep.
Corin, while all of that was happening in the medical bay, what were you doing?
I wanted to find out a bit more about the station and the people here, because right now it seems like a miserable fucking place.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go talk to the miserable fucking people who live here.
Right.
You're gonna find out. Right now, it seems like a miserable place. Later on, you'll confirm this is in fact a miserable place.
I want to know more about the miserableness that goes on here. I was probably just gonna spend a bit of time trying to chat up either some of the like workers who've come in off shift or anyone who looks particularly shady.
There are quite a few miners who have come in off shift. None of them strike your interest. None of them look particularly engaging or willing to be engaged with, having just come off a hard shift, presumably. But as you sit there watching the doors of the bar, one individual does come in that immediately catches your eye. He's a slim, well-built, blonde man who walks in with a beaming smile and just seems to be, chipper and happy. He has like a physical grace about him that nobody else on the station seems to have. And he just seems happier. When he walks in, the mood in the room lights up.
This guy is not miserable enough. All right. I don't have like a drink or anything, but he's just like a worker, right?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, he doesn't. You assume he's a worker in some capacity, but he's not wearing mining clothes or anything like that. Instead, he's dressed in almost like Mr. Rochambeau was in a regular t-shirt and jean combination, whereas the workers themselves usually wear overalls or just their undershirt and their overalls kind of rolled down.
All right. I'm just straight up just gonna walk over and very bluntly just say, "You're clearly not a worker. You look like someone of importance. Am I right?"
He kind of laughs. Important? I mean, I think I am, but that's for the customer to decide.
Or what kind of customers do you look after?
Oh, me? I work in the clouds and rain. Kind of a favorite around here.
Oh, God.
That's the closed curtains place, ain't it?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Is that like a popular establishment on the station?
As popular as the only brothel on a station of miners can be.
I mean, is that really like what people do here for fun? They get drunk and they go to the brothel. There's nothing else going on.
I mean,
Are you trying to make them depressed?
I mean, no offense, friend, but look around. We're not exactly, flush with options.
I just wonder what do people do in the meantime if they're not doing drinking or whoring.
Well, I imagine they do what they can to get through the day, right?
Well, I mean, work seems pretty sparse. It's just kind of industrial sector kind of stuff by the looks of it.
Well, most of the people on the station work for the company, and the company pays the bills and provides room and board, so, they get paid a decent amount, and on top of it, there's no no fees or anything like that for room or board or food, so everything they make, they keep. The hard part is spending it or, finding a use for it out here, right?
So if most people are working for the company, who's everyone else working for?
Well, you got people like Mr. Rochambeau, who works for a different company but works out of the station. People like Mr. Hardley, who flies his ship. I think he also does work for the company, though, but mostly drone collection and stuff like that.
Like, kind of like survey drones, stuff like that? Hello?
I'm not sure, honestly. That's not really my expertise. My understanding is that the drones are kind of like survey drones or something along those lines, and when they break down, he goes out and collects them.
Where'd you find him if you were looking for him?
Mr. Hardley, he's usually in the corner
Yeah.
booth over there.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder. Is there anyone over there right now?
Yeah, it's Mr. Hardley. The man you
Mr.
talk-
Hardley, as in Rance Hardley, the husband of Marion Hardley, the man we were just talking to.
Yeah, I want to make sure he's still there.
Yeah, no, he is there.
Okay.
He sees you looking at him, actually. He waves.
I give him a nod. Alright.
Seems you're acquainted.
Yeah, I met him earlier. Just want to make sure he's still hanging around.
Jim is correct though. This station seems to be mostly focused around the brothel.
I'm here for it, bro.
Well, if someone I know does want to go there, give me your name. I'll tell them to send them your way.
It's Randall. Randall Bellows.
Well, Randall,
Randall Bellows.
Randall Bellend.
if anyone else
Bellows.
room wish wants to,
Oh, he's got a
Really
pair of
old man.
bellows on him, doesn't he? Hey.
I'll send them your way.
Hey, appreciate the work, friend.
And no hassle.
I'm glad I've got my
Alright.
characters marked down already. You know, Roy Livingstone, security officer, Marion Hardley, wife, Randall Bellows, top tier prostitute.
Yep.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you, but I'd like to get back to my drink now, you know?
Okay,
Don't get a lot of
yeah.
time to myself other than off work.
By all means, I'll give him a wave, and I'm gonna just quickly saunter over to Randall again. Not Randall, fucking Marius. Or Marion, even. What's his fucking name? Is it Marius or Marion?
Okay, which one are you talking about? You talking
Marion
about
is the
wrong
wife.
guy.
Rance.
So that was Thunder. Okay. Yeah, Marion is the wife at the bar.
Yeah, Marius. That's what I want to
Marius is the guy outside. He's the guy at M5. He's not even in the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Rance.
So
Rance is the guy in the corner.
Rance.
Rance.
Oh, okay, Mr. Hardley. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Go talk. You want to go talk to Mr. Hardley, right? Yeah, he's in the corner. Nobody's bothering him. So you're free to walk up and talk to him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back over and ask about the drone collection.
The drones, huh? Yeah. Every once in a while, Tomlinson, she'll send out drones, things like that. I think they're like catcher drones or something. You know, they help collect the novium. I'm not sure on the specifics of it. You'll have to ask like a miner or something. But as far as I understand it, the catcher drones go out and they harvest stuff from the sun. And then if they ever break down, I get dispatched out there and I go pick them up and bring them back to be fixed and to unload whatever they caught.
There much work available in this kind of line? Catching or fixing them or that kind of stuff?
Oh, sure. Mary's always looking for people to help fix things in her shop. She's the mining chief actually here on the station. Top of that, well, I mean, hell, when the drones break down, it's usually bad news, right? They still, when I go get them, they usually can collect whatever the drone had collected. But if a drone is too broken, usually they just scrap it for parts for the other ones, and we have to wait for a replacement.
All right. And when it comes to drone collection, you need like co-pilot or anything like that?
No, can't say that I do usually. It's pretty easy work, honestly, when they're just drifting there. Just kind of open the bay and let them slip on in.
All right.
Folks
Well-
told me that a lot.
I'll probably go find this Tomlinson and see if I can get some information about those drones off her.
Okay. I
probably
believe
be seeing you later then.
I'll be here drinking in my wife's bar. It's pretty easy gig, honestly.
All right, good luck dodging the bottles.
Imagine hanging out in the cock booth. Watching your wife talk up the big burly Russian man.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave him to it. I'll go back into the main foyer.
You guys thought she was talking up Pavel?
She did wink at him.
She winked at him. What the fuck does that
Winked
mean?
at him. I mean, frankly, in a station like this, that's a declaration of love.
It took being 6'6" and buying one beer. Rance must be getting old.
That's all it takes in real life.
All right.
But yeah, after your conversations, Corin, I would say that was enough time for both Kirikos and Sebastian to return back to the bar. Bo, what were you and Kirikos doing?
We were just gonna get the food, right?
You went off. I just kind of wandered.
Yeah, no,
I just kind of
I thought I was doing that myself. Yeah, I was just going to go get
Okay,
food
Bo,
and then
were you
go.
doing anything then during the downtime?
No, I was just sitting outside the bar.
Just sitting outside the bar. Okay, man, sure. That's your prerogative, I
Well,
guess.
In that case, as I walk back, I'll see Bo hanging outside. I'll walk up to him and I'll go, "Here's yours," and I'll hand him, the 3 rations that he needs, and then I'll head inside, hand the next 3 to Corin when I see him, and then Pavel, and then lastly when Sebastian catches up, I'll hand him his 3.
Thank you.
So everyone should have
Huge.
3 rations now, which should only cost you 1 endurance if you bundle them correctly.
Sweet.
And don't swap one off for today because we have paid for eating and drinking, so we're good.
Yeah. You're good to
Yeah,
just
today,
go
so-
to the cantina whenever you want, or the cafeteria, and just get
Picture
food and
is
drink.
so hungry.
Okay, dude. Oh, I'm so hungry all the time. With that though, Corin, are you going to leave the group again and go looking for Mary?
Yeah, I was gonna go find Tomlinson about this drone repair stuff.
Okay. She does have an office.
All right, well, I'll just follow the map and go there.
War, real quick, because we'll have the ship parked on the planet, we will have a source of water, right?
Our ship's gone.
No. The lead belly.
Mm.
Yeah, you'll have a source of water with your rations, yeah, from the ship.
Thank you. Okay, all good.
Mm-hmm. He just figures that's factored into the cost of transporting you out there and waiting, basically.
No. So the question is regards to the fact that if you don't have a source of water, you need to carry water with your rations, which doubles their endurance cost.
Oh, I see. No, we'll say that because his ship is literally docked there waiting, and presumably it's part of the life support system there, is that you can get water from the ship while it's docked.
Yeah. All life support systems do produce water in this game, so I was just wondering if the ship would, let us have it. Anyway.
All right. With that though, yeah, you're free to head towards Mary's office. Is anyone
I'll just,
going with Corin?
Would I have heard that conversation?
I
I was
would've
at the bar.
Yeah, I would have mentioned it as well before I left.
Yeah, I would have went with him. I will say though, I am going to be 3 beers deep at this point while everyone's been doing stuff.
Oh, big
Oh my
spender.
God.
So Miss Marion, I need to pay my tab, please. I leave.
All right. See, 3 beers plus the one I threw at your friend. Let's see. We'll call it an even credit apiece, so 4 credits.
Thank you very much, Miss Marion. I'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Got nowhere else to go.
I'll leave and I'll follow Corin.
All right.
All right.
Can I come with you guys? You waited for us to come back to the bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
sure.
I'll come with.
Come with us. We'll
Sure.
stay.
The 3 of you set off towards Mary Tomlinson's office. As you walk through the station, it's actually fairly easy to find your way around, regardless of the map. Things are pretty well signposted, which is not always the case on perimeter stations like these. Usually it's you just learn your way around it, and when you learned it, right? But they've taken great care here to actually signpost things and make it pretty clear where you are. And you arrive uneventfully and having found your way quite easily at Mary's office.
Well, we're not actually there because we need to go to high side.
Oh yeah.
Also, I'll be staying behind. I don't know if Bo is as well, but I'm staying behind.
At Mary
Yeah, I am.
Tomlinson?
Blind again.
No,
hers
Mary
is on-
Tomlinson's quarters is in High Side. Her office is in Midtown.
Ooh, my bad.
It's M5C.
correct.
That's where I moved my guy.
Oh, M5C. Whoa, I think the station officers part that we went to, I think that's the entrance to the offices, like there. So I guess that guy's just hanging out in the lobby.
Well, he's got an office in there.
Sure.
He's just made his own.
You gotta go through his shop to get to the other one.
He's like that guy who lived in an airport for like 15 years, you know?
All right. Once we get there, I'll knock on the door because I'm with a drunkard and a socialite.
Okay, that's
Soon to
not
be
nice.
prostitute.
No.
I'm not a drunkard. I am a drunk currently. It's very
Not a-
different.
I'm no socialite, but I think my odds are better to talk myself.
I don't know. You Sebastian with you. You can do him the talking.
Frankly, looking at like the architecture of where you're cornering this woman, I would probably scream and call station security if the three of you opened the door.
Yeah.
Or
You
I
have
would
a
like
bear,
to,
a twink, and
Oh my god.
or I'd like to kick the door in and scream, "What's up, bitch?"
Okay.
I'm just
This
kidding.
is
I like the idea
Right.
that Sebastian always takes the personality of the last movie he's watched. So he watches some action movies before we go out to like a scary situation.
I just watched Nightcrawler. I fucking stab one of you guys start taking pictures.
I'm guessing you also saw that TMZ tweet then.
I did not.
Damn. Okay, there's a good Nightcrawler TMZ tweet about Liam.
Crazy.
Speaking of, rip One Direction.
Okay, I mean, sick One Direction reference, man.
Yeah, sick reference, I guess. It's not what I would call that.
Sick
Oh,
you
you
brought it
got
up now.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That,
I
joke,
knocked.
that joke was a bit of a flop.
Dude.
Anyway, guys, as you knock on the door, you hear the shuffling of paper and the shuffling of chairs as well. Seems like whoever's coming towards the door is pushing through things.
A lot of shuffling.
But the door opens.
Open the door. It's LMFAO.
Shut up, bitch! Shut your fucking
Oh my god.
And with that, Mary Tomlinson, you assume is she anyway, opens the door. She's a rather tall, raspy-voiced woman with short hair, and her right arm is completely disfigured, just permanently scarred and disfigured. And it is the prominent feature that immediately draws your eye of this woman.
You good, buddy?
We walk in there with like an autistic guy. I can just imagine Sam fucking point. What's wrong with your arm? And points at it.
I do want to let you know.
He's a doctor as well. He wants to fix it.
I was gonna do that, and then I thought, yeah, best not.
Oh, dude.
I think if you said that immediately after War said mangled arm, I think I would have lost it. Oh my god.
Anyways,
Alright, well,
continue more pugs. I'm sorry.
She opens the door and asks what you gentlemen need.
I'll just mention that as we're recent arrivals, we're all looking for work, and we heard that there's decent work to be had down, in the mining sections, whether it be repair or organization of files, perhaps things like that.
Well,
Basically, we're just looking for work.
she lets out a big yawn. Well, we're in need of fresh miners after the accident. She looks down at her arm. I'm not the first one we've had on the station. Seems more and more common these days on top of it all, but I'm just rambling. You gentlemen know anything about mining, or?
Nope. I can fix up the drones, though.
Well, that would be a big help. I'm in charge of the running operations of the drones, but you'll want to go talk to Jaffa about the fixing of them.
Okay, where will I find him?
Jaffa she's the chief technical officer of the Brightside station. She's got a workshop on the sub-level, I believe. Usually hangs out down there. I think she's got a cot in there, even sleeps in it. She might be able to hash out payment for fixing the drones, but that's not my purview. I gotta leave that to the department head on that one. But if you're looking for actual work mining, then we can talk about that and make that happen. Absolutely.
How much does it pay?
Oh, do you ask or?
Yeah.
Mining operations, it's dangerous work and it's hard, but it's fairly simple. Pays pretty good, 12 credits a day.
What about the repairing job?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It depends on how technical the situation is down there. Again, you'd have to talk to Jaffa. It's not my purview.
I mean, that's what I'll probably end up doing, but... Or what, anything that isn't mining or fixing stuff, any other miscellaneous jobs, even like grunt work, like looking past her, like maybe, I don't know, organizing all your papers.
He kind of turns around and looks almost a bit sheepish. Yeah, well, things kind of got away from me in here after the accident. Jobs like that. I mean, I'd pay you out of pocket. Wouldn't be probably more than, I don't think I'd be willing to go more than 6 credits, honestly, for what would amount to just paperwork like that. But I mean, I'd pay you for it, certainly.
I'm gonna give a side eye to Sebastian.
I'm staring at it with my big round eyes and I look ecstatic.
I'll put like a hand on his shoulder. So I think my friend here can probably help you with that.
Yeah. Of course, if you're looking for more work, you might want to go talk to Roland. He might have something else.
I don't think he'd have anything for me.
Though I think he might be off station right now. I think he's at the artist colony. Not quite sure.
A colony full of artists.
Yeah, there's
Sam.
There's an artist like what do they call it? Like a refuge or something, a hamlet. I don't know. On the other side of one of the planets in the system. You know, planets aren't habitable, but they make for good cover from the sun, and so they got a station kind of like ours, but smaller, built into one of the asteroids that's been locked behind one of the planets.
Do they have a doctor over there?
I'm not sure on the specifics. We don't do a lot of trading with them outside of what Roland does as the quartermaster.
Yeah, maybe we'll pop by sometime when our ship is not needed here.
It's up to Rance. He doesn't like to head over there. In fact, I don't think he's ever done it, as far as I know.
I'll do your paperwork.
What was that? Sorry, son?
I'll do your paperwork.
For free?
No.
What were you thinking?
6 credits.
Son, where's your haggling spirit?
7 credits.
Absolutely not, son. 6 credits. Don't push your luck.
No, he meant 8 credits, and then you say 6 credits, and then we say 7 credits, and then we get 7 credits. It's how the haggle works. I did this back on days.
8 credits.
He's getting it. I point a finger down on him.
My boy!
Look at him go.
How about 6 credits?
And then
7 credits.
There you go.
You know what? I feel like I was part of an educational moment for you. I'll do 7 credits.
Thank you. I sit down and start
trading.
I sit down and I start papering it up.
Yeah, the rest of you will watch as he just walks into the office and starts sorting paperwork in a manner that only he understands. She has given him zero direction on how to sort this paperwork. He is just separating papers and putting them back together.
It's the Dewey Decimal System.
He's doing it reversed alphabetically.
Can I sort it in how many trees were used per piece of paper?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's just,
You can feel the amount of rings that were on the trees, going by tree age.
Yeah,
you
go
grab
back
a
to
piece of
fucking
Piece of
tree.
paper.
You grab a piece of paper, and very softly in the back of your head, you hear the faint rustle of leaves on a tree, and you feel an overwhelming sense of sadness. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
He just picks up a piece of paper and goes, carnivorous, and then puts it in one pile. It's like, what?
He's sorting the paperwork by vibes.
Can I roll something to see if I sort this well or not?
I mean, it's not a roll. You're just spending the time to sort it.
Well, I mean, like I
there
don't know
are
what the hell I'm sorting it by. Like, what am I sorting this
Yeah.
by?
No, roll no.
Okay, I'm just gonna say we do it then. Well, I was gonna sort it properly, however she wants me to.
I mean, okay, if you were gonna say for like work, you would probably be either. There's literally a
administer.
job for this: administer, manage an
Yeah, handle
organization,
paperwork.
handle paperwork, analyze records, keep an institution functioning, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it would be an administer role,
Roll me an administer roll.
probably with intelligence. So you'd probably end up with a +0 ultimately.
Stats, intelligence, war.
Yeah.
Okay. Six.
Oh my god.
It's not fast, but you do get it done.
Yes.
And it would probably take you enough time that everyone else would have left to go either talk to Jaffa or do whatever else they wanted to do.
That's more than fine. I was
They're
gonna
not.
spend the
They're
rest of
not
the day
gonna
here.
sit there watching you sort paper at your pace.
Dude, I just realized I used strength when I did my talk check before.
Yeah,
I didn't even use charisma
Fucking
+1.
guy.
This silly Billy. So you would have been even better. Holy shit.
John Gooberman over here.
John Gooberman, working for the Gooberment.
I
Professional.
told Kavlo, I
Goober.
guess.
Yeah.
All right. With that, Sebastian Wolf, you stay behind. Everyone else is clear to head for the workshop, if that's where you want to go talk to Jaffa.
Yeah, I'm going on like a wild goose chase to find work. I talk to a horde and the cowboy and the fucking
I'll go to the
Alarm.
workshop.
at a workshop.
Where were you?
I was just at the bar.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Actually,
can
outside of the bar
see us.
specifically.
Yeah,
what
that
you
is true.
said.
I was outside the bar.
I don't know why you chose to be outside of the bar, but
I was
that's
just
fine.
sitting here in the corner. I didn't
I've
move.
decided to sit inside the bar. We're waiting separately, about 5 feet from each other, separated by a wall. I'm just sat there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
It
if you
was
guys walk
like
past
right
me through the
here.
hallway, I'm just gonna follow you.
Weird.
Shut up, you little freak.
Weirdo.
I'm gonna assume
Jim, I
walking
can beat
behind
the
us.
shit out of you.
Go get your little fucking paper cut, you nerd.
Let's pick up the pace and we just start walking faster.
I want to beat the shit out of Jim. I want to roll to beat the shit out of Jim in real life.
As you up your pace towards the workshop.
I'm going to the elevator specifically and hitting that fucking button immediately.
I put my arm through the door. Hey, where you guys going?
Ugh.
I keep hitting the door button. Close door.
Where are you guys going? I'm kind of bored. I've just been sitting here.
Okay, we're going for the workshop.
Restrooms.
Oh, I gotta take a
No,
leak
sorry.
too. I'll join you.
No, you know he's gonna come with us to the restrooms.
Right.
Should have just stuck with the workshop.
As you kept hitting the closed door button, the door just closes around his arm and then pops back open. Closes around his arm and pops back open. And then as you go, I'll come with you. He just steps inside.
How big is the elevator? Is he squeezed up in, with us?
With you, you're pretty big. You have at least one side of the elevator to yourself. Everyone else is squeezed into the other side.
I think you might want to take the next elevator. The breathing is a
the
bit...
door slides shut.
Don't worry. I don't mind.
No. It's already queued up.
Why do they hate my employer?
He's such a nice guy.
He's such a nice guy.
Going
It's just-
up.
I'm just Jim
quiet
Sheet.
and silent.
So where'd you guys go? Where'd you come from?
Where'd
Cotton Eye
where'd you
Joe
go?
over here.
We're
Hello?
talking to one of the chief of industry, like engineer. I don't know.
Interesting. You know, we got rations. Krikos gave you that shit, right?
Yeah, but giving me on the way out.
Don't spoil it.
Spoil what?
Don't spoil what?
The rations.
Thought you meant Kirkos.
I don't know how it would even spoil these. I don't like intentionally trying to destroy them.
Like dunk them in water and leave them
Yeah.
out in the sun? Like I don't.
Listen, I don't care what you guys do with your rations.
You just told us not to spoil them. Clearly, you fucking care about what we do with our rations.
So where are we off to?
Oi.
Uh,
Oh my god.
door fucking opens, guys.
I was gonna say I cut in, the door opens. I'm steering the ship, Warplugs. Get us out.
The elevator door opens with a
Oh, why is he the most charismatic, least charismatic motherfucker I've ever seen?
and you guys
Jim with an accent.
are cleared to head towards L10, which is the workshop.
Alright. Big fucking place.
You guys are being run ragged all over this fucking place.
Yeah, dude.
It's up the top.
Get my
There you go,
steps
yeah.
in.
A hydroponic beer runs through me.
Alright.
That
Okay,
is-
hopefully this is the last fucking ring around, because it's like the fourth person I had to talk to try and find some work today.
You said that you have been given options.
Yeah, but I want to work for me, not work for like fucking the whorehouse.
Remy shit kiss.
Alright.
Papers.
Sorry, he was distracted.
And with that, you guys would walk.
Stamp sheet.
You guys would walk into the workshop. Unimpeded. There's no lock or anything on the door. It's a rather large workshop, large enough for the drones to be lowered down through a cargo elevator and then kind of dragged around or put wherever they need to be put on while they're worked on. In the corner, you see a young, trim woman with a pair of bright blue lapis lazuli eyes. She's got dark skin. She's very slender, and her hands are just completely covered in scars. She has not noticed you yet. She's very enthralled in her work on one of the drones.
I mean, I'm just gonna bang on the door frame for wherever we're walking in.
Yeah, that's enough to get her attention, and she Christ thoughts. And she pops her head out of the drone. Oh, didn't notice you there. What can I do you for?
Looking for work.
Well, you're on the right station for workers. What do you got any skills or anything like that? I'm the chief technical officer, so if you have any skills that might be relevant to that, let me hear about them, and I'll see what I can do.
Well, I mean, speak for myself here. I can fix up some drones. I can probably help you reprogram them, things like that. That's why I came down here. These are the fellows from my crew that we kind of docked with.
Repairing might be useful.
Oh.
What?
I brought my own toolkit. Sorry, you started talking when I did. I got scared. I can also fix.
You got any qualifications, or you ever worked with these type of drones before?
Do you know how expensive this toolkit is? Do you think I wouldn't know how to use it?
You would be shocked what people would do to try and fit in.
Do I look like a man who's concerned with fitting in?
She looks you up and down. Yes.
Get better eyes.
Fair enough. What about you then? She points at you, Corin, or at least points in your direction.
I mean, like I said, I can fix, I can program, can go over data. Mainly fixing the program.
Well, how long will you be on the station for? Maybe we can talk about rates then and figure out what's a manageable rate.
Well, probably be here for a bit, but we'll probably be heading out with Rance by the sounds of it down the line. Probably tomorrow.
A bit of tomb exploration, huh, under your belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like it.
We've had a few adventurers like you come through. A couple of them even made some money or so, I heard. Well, the work's available as long as we got drones that need fixing. I could probably manage to scrounge up, say, 10 or 11 credits a day for the two of you if you're willing to work down here in the workshop.
What did the man say about the woman say about the mining with 12 credits a day? I'm talking to you, Corin.
Oh, I don't remember exactly what it was, but to be honest, considering the dangers that come with the mining, I think it's fine. I mean, we'll be in a workshop. They'll be fucking, I don't know, getting crushed by boulders.
That is the prime thing they do in that job. I heard that.
It's important to me that you two know there are no boulder crushing accidents at this station.
I'll look at the ceiling real quick.
Do we see any boulders?
Any boulders up there?
No, as you look at the ceiling, there are no boulders.
There's no like big net with a big rock in it.
No, there's no comically boulder-shaped holes either.
Why is there a big slab of stone on the ground, kind of like a pressure plate? I'm
What's this big
suspicious of
red
this
X?
mechanic lady. I think she's up to something.
There's this big red X on the ground here for put a walk on it.
I have me targeting reticle. What does that mean?
Alright,
Looks like someone
well,
spilled a can of red paint here.
10 or 11 credits is alright, but how about depending on how good we do, we can maybe secure a bonus? I mean, I'm not exactly new to this kind of work.
Well, I'll make you a deal. There's 3 drones broken right now. You fix up all 3. I'll give you 10 credits apiece for the fixed drones, and then toss in a nice little bonus of 15 credits when the job's done. How's that?
And just to be clear, what's the split between me and my friend here if we're both fixing it? Is it like each or split between us?
It would be split between you based on the drones that fix. So if you both work together to fix the same drone, you would have to split that. But if one of you took a drone each other than the last one, you'd both get 10 credits, and then the payout for the bonus would be for both of you. So you'd both get the 15 bonus.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, I think those are agreeable terms to me. As long as, Pavel, you got anything?
Yeah, no, that's fine with me.
Alright. I mean, I think we just start working then.
Hey, you're welcome to get to work as soon as you want. If you want to take the day and get it settled, though, I understand that as well, and you're welcome to come back and to take your time working tomorrow onward. Excuse me. So it should be post shift soon anyway.
Well, I gotta get some money quick so I can pay for some fucking bathing board. So
Yeah, that'll get you. Fences sneak up on you in life, but I guess I don't gotta preach at you.
all right, well, let me get my tool set out, and I'll just start working.
I work now.
All right. You guys can both roll me your own. Let's see a fixed check from both of you.
All right.
With what skill? Like what stat?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Alright.
Let me just check something. Sorry, I'm just checking one of my foci.
No worries.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna use my class ability because why not?
Yeah, go for it.
Which is once per scene, you can re-roll a failed skill check, taking the new roll if it's better. So
Oh, that's a great idea, actually. I'll do the same.
yeah,
Nope. Yep.
Yep.
So it's a
Um,
8 for me, a 10 for Kavlo.
Got it. With that, yeah, you both managed to just successfully fix your drones. It's not particularly hard work, even as far as fixing something goes. Most of them are just simple mechanical faults in the drone's interior. A wire has come loose, or a part has gotten stuck and prevented the drone from actually working and being able to fly around. But with that, you guys you're able to spend what is the remainder of the shift. So what would be probably 4 to 5 hours, and fix up those drones.
Sweet.
all right.
Once they went off to work, once they, all talked about the technical mumbo jumbo, Bo's not really into that technical shit, right? I'm gonna use this time instead of working, to find someone who's looking a little beat down, a little disheveled, little down in his luck in the station. I'm gonna wander around looking for someone like that fits that description more.
Okay, hold on. You both managed to fix the drones you were working on, but there is still one drone that has not been fixed, by the way.
Okay. We don't have time to try it that.
No, not today. She'll shoo you out of the workshop. Basically, she doesn't want you in there when she's not.
Also, Jim, I will remind you that your henchman thing is after you've been in a place for a full 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Sorry. So go ahead, Jim. What were you saying? Or Bo?
I'm gonna go wander around looking for someone who's down on their luck, like an outcast, kind of a loser.
You
So,
are on a mining station in the farthest reaches of the sector. Every single individual you come across is down on their luck and downtrodden.
all right. So I'm gonna go across the first person I see and say, "Hello there."
Hi.
Listen, tomorrow in 24 hours, I could use someone like you, someone of your skills and your stature. I mean, look at you. You look like you could seriously, carry your own and a little trip. If you're interested in making some serious credits.
What kind of work?
Well, me and a few others, we're gonna go, raiding some tombs or exploration of tombs. From Rance. I could use someone like you, to hold it down with us.
I don't know. Seems kind of dangerous. Didn't somebody die when they went out there and did that?
I've never heard of nothing like that.
You absolutely would have, by the way. Just so you know.
Oh, I know. I'm lying.
Oh, okay. Just so we were on the same page.
Yeah.
Really? I could have sworn I heard about how somebody died trying to explore the tombs out there. And
oh, you know what? You've probably heard them say dye as in like special rare dyes, like the coloring. They made hundreds of credits from that rare dyes.
Really?
Of course. But
Oh,
but listen, why waste your time here mining for a few credits just to backbreaking work?
Well, I mean, it's fairly well paying, and it's not too bad. Sure, there's the occasional radiation accident, but it's not too bad.
Listen, I heard some rumor of a woman with one arm on this station. Do you want to end up with one arm from God knows what down there?
Well, I know what is radiation.
What? All right. Are you a doctor?
No.
come join the crew. For
Bro, roll it a -10.
Listen to Jim try and just like manipulate a man into our crew is rough.
Can I? What is your thing called? Your henchman thing?
henchkeeper.
Yeah. What? Read it out to me again.
That's so long.
Just the level 1 part.
Level 1. Gain lead as a bonus skill. You can acquire henchmen within 24 hours of arrival in the community, assuming anyone is suitable hench material. These henchmen will not fight except to save their own lives, but will go with you on missions and risk great danger to help you. Most corporate henchmen will have 5 HP and +0 attack bonus, blah, blah, blah. Plus whatever gear they're given. Slum dwellers and other natives of harsh society will fight as street thugs. You can have 1 henchman at a time, and then the rest is just release henchmen with no hard feelings at any
I got you.
playable time.
Yeah, no, man, he's not interested at this time. Not yet. Not only has it not been 24 hours, you haven't even had time to be like to figure out what a downtrodden person on this station actually looks like. You've just
planting the seed.
This just sounds like you're trying to do your thing that's supposed to be 24 hours before 24 hours.
Well, what's the difference between me going up to someone 24 hours later and being like, "Hey, come with me"?
You've had time to get lay of the land to figure out who's actually downtrodden and who's just a really sad miner.
Yeah, it would make more sense of me. Listen, it makes sense of me planting the seed in like his head, and then 24 hours coming back to him and being like, "Hey, do you want to go?" And he's be like, "Yeah." Then, "Hey, you want to come now? I've been here for 24 hours."
Jim, stop grooming the miners.
Well,
It does sound like he's grooming the miner.
Well,
It makes way more sense.
He's a content creator now.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Either way, guys, I'll think about it, but I don't think I'm interested right now.
Listen, here is my compad number, contact information.
Right. I got that.
You sleep on it, all right? Get back to me in 24 hours. I'm gonna continue wandering around and looking for more disheveled people, and eyeing them out and not talking to them now, I guess, for tomorrow.
Or I sent you a message.
As you walk down the station, someone does catch your eye. Actually, someone downtrodden, someone sad. You can tell immediately that this is someone who would absolutely who would work for you for a chance to get off the station.
Huh?
Are you going
in a wheelchair?
Are you going to approach them?
What does he look like?
He's kind of a medium build, brown hair. He's got a stethoscope around his neck. As you examine him, you realize that's Sebastian.
I'd never have a stethoscope around my neck. Oh, hey, Bo.
Hey, listen, do you want to... Oh, never mind. Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Where'd you come from?
I pointed the elevator.
Gee. What the hell's you been doing all day?
Paperwork.
God, all right, you know what?
God, he's telling the truth and it sounds like he's lying.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta look for people. Do whatever you're doing.
I wait a beat for him to turn around and start walking away, and I follow him. I like a stride behind him.
I turn around. What are you doing?
Whatever you're doing.
Fuck it. You know what? Come on. Let's just go.
Okay.
And we just wandered the station.
Yeah. You wander the station looking for more downtrodden people to see if anyone wants to get off this station and travel with you.
Yeah.
There are a few people that catch your eye as you walk around the station and look around, but none that immediately are like, that's the mark. You know what I mean? That's the sad guy who wants to get out of here.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay. While you head back to the bar, we're gonna check in with Kirkos. Kirkos, we have not heard from you in a while. What are you up to?
I was literally just chilling in the bar. Like I don't really have any other plans. I can't really do any training. I don't know. Bo's busy harassing random men on the station. Was leaving him to it. My employer has his own preferences. I don't know. I think I am genuinely just like quietly sitting in the bar. Like I'm not talking to anyone. I'm probably just playing on my compad and occasionally buying a beer so that the woman won't murder me.
What kind of compad game does Kirikos play?
I don't think I play a game. I think I'm the kind of schizo that's like I'm reviewing like any sort of info about the sky tombs. You know, like it's probably just like visitor like. Oh, the famous sky tombs of Brightside docks and that kind of shit. But I'm just like looking at them and saying like,
that's actually
an
interesting thing you have raised is that as you look around for information on the sky tombs, there really isn't none. You were able to find a few remarks from 2 or 3 years ago about the newly discovered tombs in the Hardlight, in the area of Hardlight. But there's been no formal archaeology done on them beyond obviously the Mr. Rochambeau, who is here as a part of the xenoarchaeology project. But even he, as he said, he hasn't been able to get a team out here to actually do any work with him. He's relying on freelancers like yourselves who go out and explore.
Do we know if these are new aliens or if they're like these are more ruins of a different of another kind of alien that we've already found ruins of before?
That is something the articles would have talked about, is that these appear to be different ruins from those on other parts of the sector. So while ruins across the sector on a whole are pretty common, these are different from any of the other ruins that have already been discovered. These are a new species, it seems like.
I mean, that's. If I can't get anything else, I can't get anything else. Yeah, I'm really just kind of chilling to myself.
All right, and then we'll go back to Bo and Sebastian, who will walk into the bar.
All right, Marion, how are you? How are you?
I take evasive maneuvers.
I've already goddamn told you, quit yelling across my bar.
I'm right here.
Did you not just enter the bar and yell at her?
Yeah, man, you just screamed across like 40 feet of bar.
That was right by the entrance.
Yeah, man, you walked in the entrance.
Marion, you listen. I lean in the bar when I walk up to her. I go, "You want to get away from your husband, don't you?"
Oh my God.
He's been nothing but trouble, right?
Oh my God.
Is that it?
Are you propositioning me?
No, nothing like that.
In front of my husband?
Nothing like that. I was wondering if you wanted. Listen, I know these drinks really, they aren't selling themselves, right? I mean, 1, 2 credits, right? But listen, we're going on a little exploration trip.
You can believe. Boy, I leave the bar. I just want to be so clear. Just before anything happens, I leave the bar.
I want you to know I have my head in my hands.
Okay, good.
Have I seen Bo do the henchman trick before? Is this something that I know that he does?
Yeah, you know that he takes advantage of people, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna rise at this point and make my way over to the bar and place my hand on Bo's shoulder and say, Bo, I think it's perhaps best if we head towards the lockers to review our weapons for the trip, as Rance is starting to notice from his corner booth.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna start leading Bo away.
Marius, I'm gonna do a talk check.
That's not her name. It's Marion.
Too late. It's too late. You take that talk check.
Out of
You take that talk check with a -5.
-5 stuck my dick. You named 2 people the same name.
Well, to be entirely clear, by the way, the system specifically says that if you have an incredibly difficult circumstance, that should be a -2. And in fact, nothing should ever be so bad to set the skill check past -2 or +2.
Oh, never mind. There you go. -2 then.
Also,
-3, motherfucker.
Jim, you can't say that he named 2 people the same thing. You literally just DM'd me what's her name, and I told you.
I forgot it.
You just said the wrong name.
It's the same name. Listen, if you're interested, you let me know, all right? I could use someone like you.
I'm trying to drag Bo out of the bar before he ruins our job.
Jesus.
Oh, sweet God.
It's
Nice.
over.
The nice from Kavlo really sells it. Hold on, let me figure this out. What happens here? Hold on.
We have one like
This is your
good
guy,
idea
right?
here. Yeah, this is your person. I didn't even fuck up this bad, and I can't talk.
Okay, question. Do I still have my beer war?
He's
I mean-
figuring shit out.
I assume.
Okay, excellent. Say whatever whatever happens, and then I have an immediate reaction the moment that anyone else like responds to Bo.
Surely he's not gonna take the longest fucking drag of this fucking beer you've ever seen.
I hope he just tornadoes it.
Just thunder guns it at the bartender.
No, dude, he does a sick bar trick and he fucking tornadoes it and downs it in one go. God, Marion behind the bar is genuinely at a loss of words at the pure audacity to ask if she would be willing to leave her husband and go on a tomb diving trip.
Yeah,
As a henchwoman, when I realized you weren't trying to fuck her, you were trying to make her your slave. I fucking lost it.
Guys, it would have been a great idea if it worked.
So fucking dumb.
I'm
What
more.
good the aging fucking housewife would have done as a henchman anyways.
What do I even do here?
I can do my thing. I'm gonna take my beer and I'm gonna splash it straight in Bo's face and go, "Oh dear, sir, sir, be careful." And I'm gonna like glance around and basically like gesture to anyone who's looking, be like, "I'm sorry, he's very drunk. I must take him to medbay."
What are you
And I'll
talking
take him-
about?
And I'm just going, "Oh, sir, you're still spilling your drink," and he's just reeking of booze,
damn
covered in it. I'm just forcing him out of the bar, like dragging him
Rico's, what
with
you
me.
got up?
You let me know, right, when you step out of the bar, Remy. You tell me right when you guys get out of the bar.
Okay, I'm outside of the bar. I just like,
Right as
stepped
you
outside with
You
Bo.
hear me on my compound, and he's trying to have sex with the lady at the bar, and I don't know what to do.
Sebastian, shut the fuck up!
Sebastian, are you calling? I'm sorry, Sebastian. Are you calling the station security?
No.
Okay.
Who are you talking to, Sebastian?
I'm gonna keep dragging Bo this way, Bo. To
God
med
damn
bay.
it, Sebastian!
We need somewhere to hide.
I'm calling Kavlo now. I'm on the wrist phone with those two.
I drag.
He propositioned her in front of her husband.
Alright,
I
but how
drag
is
him
game?
inside of medbay, and I'm gonna just look at her and go, "Hello, you are the owner of the brothel, correct?
Well, yes, the owner of the.
How much for a room? I don't need anyone to actually be in the room. I just need the room."
This is about to get awkward.
Could do 7 credits.
I just immediately take out 7 credits and I hand them to her, and then I'm gonna drag Bo towards the room.
Good for them. Good for them.
Which one?
Just any of them.
Let's
Your choice.
let's take the big one.
Let's say the big one. Hell yeah! All right.
These
I
fish
walk
gay.
in here. I throw Bo inside, basically close the door behind me, and just go,
Finally.
There will be a bathroom, a sink, and some towels. You can clean yourself up, sir.
All right. Next time, don't fucking splash some beer on me. What the hell? I was busy.
It was part of the ruse, sir.
Ruse? What ruse?
You're a drunkard, sir.
All right, you know what? I don't have time for this.
No? Yes, you don't. You'll be going to sleep after this. They can't see your face until tomorrow. We'll have to pretend like you're very hungover.
All right, fine. What was her reaction, by the way, as we were leaving?
Pure
Stunned
bewilderment.
silence.
Pure bewilderment and stunned silence. She is a hardened spacer that has seen She's seen everything from, people getting so drunk that they literally die at her bar, to mining accidents, to, criminals, the whole lot. She has never once in her many years of working at this bar seen somebody approach her in front of her husband and ask if she would like to leave him and go tomb diving.
You also referred to her as being old and tired of her husband.
I mean,
and
let's
then
be
it was
honest, she
no
is.
secret. It was no secret around the station.
Also, she's not really leaving her husband. She's just going on a little vacation.
That's
He's
not
in the
how you said it, buddy.
That's not how you said it.
That is not how I said it. You're right. But like, he's in the
you
ship
said,
still.
let's get out of here
You
and come
said-
along with me.
No, you said specifically, don't you want to leave your husband?
You did say that. You did say
You
that.
said those words.
Which is why I'm
For
trying.
a man she met today.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
A man that's already pissed her off today.
Yeah, my charisma.
Oh,
Oh,
Listen.
bro's
my
gonna
God.
learn how this works real fast.
Let
Oh,
me
he
be clear,
is
bro. Let me be
absolutely
clear.
It's like
tabletop.
charisma. You have no charisma in real life. The role ain't saving you.
Listen, bro. I'm willing to let the role do a lot of heavy lifting. But if you serve me some shit like that on a silver platter, bro, and go, but my role, I'll string you up by your feet and beat you to death.
It would have been great if it worked though.
I'm not even gonna let you roll for that, bro. That was crazy. That was just an impossible thing you tried to do. Would you leave your husband and go tomb exploring with us? Her husband pilots the ship, bro.
Dude, you're absolutely brain dead. There's one time in my life I decided not to make a face character.
I'm the same. I tried so hard to be a character who isn't taking a leadership position. I tried so fucking hard, but
Listen.
apparently I have to play fucking Grima Worm Tongueless, and I have to
This is-
steer him away from certain fucking death.
This is what happens when the two people who usually do it are doing it. I have to step up and do
You're
it.
his, Remy, you're his eunuch advisor. You have to.
I really am. I have no idea what sex is, and I'm trying to save the country.
Well, the
All
husband
right, all
is in the
right.
cock booth.
We go to bed in the little
established that.
fucking brothel.
I'll just go back to the rooms that we rented. We rented rooms, right?
Yeah. You have a shared
All right.
quarters. All of you do.
I'm gonna tell the other two as I'm finished my story about how fucking Bo propositioned the married lady at the bar, and then I'm gonna tell them I'm going back to the rooms to be asleep.
I don't think I
Okay.
actually bought a room.
What?
No,
You
yeah,
just paid for food?
I paid for the air tax. That was it.
You
I
can
mean,
sleep on the
Basically,
floor.
I did.
you can sleep in our room. We're in a fucking brothel.
I did not tell them where you were.
I know. I haven't
Oh.
told anyone else where we are either. Yeah, no, we just walked into a room. I'm literally attempting to hide you. I'm trying to disguise you so that tomorrow we can go, look, he was drunk as a skunk when he said all that stuff. Sorry. He was drinking engine fucking coolant, you know?
We didn't get that bonus, did we? Because we only did 2 or 3 drones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize the bonus was just for if we did all three.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I'm gonna save 5 of my credits to pay back Pavel. I'll spend 5 to go get my food for the day.
hmm
And then I'll try and mooch somewhere to sleep.
You can sleep on the floor in my room.
Sure.
Yay.
Well, it's a shared bunk space that you guys are sharing. It's like a transient quarters, right, with like double-decker bunks that you're meant to pay for. But to be honest, no one will probably kick you out if you do just sleep on the floor like a bum.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
if
where are
there's
they
a
gonna kick
bed
you
there,
out
I'll
to?
just take it.
The floor.
Yeah, true.
No, space.
I mean, if you rented, bunk beds, I'll just take a bunk.
Well, you all paid for your own bunk in the transient quarters.
Yeah,
I think
fucking they won't
you're
know.
not renting for a whole bunk bed. I think you're renting one part of a bunk bed. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
exactly. Thank you.
Okay. Well, if they find me in a bed,
You're
I'll
sleeping
just
on the
be
floor.
like, my bad.
Do we have to pay extra for top bunk?
No, you don't actually. It's a sweet gig.
Dope. I take the bottom bunk anyways. I'm too big for the
You're
top
huge. I'll take the top bunk.
bunk.
Oh, yeah, I'd give Pavel back his 5 credits.
Pavel, you get your 5 credits back. And with that, it sounds like everybody is ready to retire for your first night on Brightside Station.
I'll give Pavel 5 credits back.
No.
I'll sit on 2 credits.
Must be nice.
Okay.
Everyone's spending their fucking credits in the character creator down to the last credit. Me like, I'll probably need those credits. I'll just leave them.
Dude, I
Down to
fucking had
73
zero.
credits. 20 credits for our tax and our food, and 7 credits for the brothel room to store Jim in.
How many credits do you have left for me?
I got 73.
Got 191.
I have 0.
Yeah, I like I said, I was like, I'll probably need these.
Yeah, I spent mine on a bag, so I didn't actually get a bag when I started.
With that, are we good to take a little short break and go refill our waters and everything then with the end of the first day?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. I'm going
Sure.
to go BRB.
I do need to refill.
Hello, chat. Welcome back.
I run out of the brothel.
What
It
the
is-
hell?
It is
I'm kidding.
It is the next morning. Those of you who slept in the transient area wake up feeling refreshed and fine. You got a good night's sleep. Those of you who slept in the brothel, so the two of you, you wake up feeling more than refreshed. You guys wake up with a pep in your step and a smile on your face. You got to sleep in real sheets, real bed even.
Whoa.
Now I'm gonna look down at him and go. Now,
Look
sir, you
down?
will- Yeah, I'm already out and dressed. I'm looking down at you, waiting for you to wake up.
I'm on my side with my my head and my hand. You know, like my. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you like that.
Good morning, sir. You're going to have to act like you have a very big hangover when we walk out. Stationers talk.
All right, fine. I guess I'll do that.
You're a brilliant actor, sir. You'll be fine.
Don't
Right.
make me blush, Kirikos.
How many names is he gonna fuck up?
I'll be waiting outside the door. And then I just step outside.
I follow him once I get dressed.
Thank God he clarified.
You're on the bottom bunk, right, Dots?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna head
What-
on out and head down to, I guess, the docks.
Did you wear?
Actually,
What'd you sleep in with?
hold on.
My whole cap.
Oh, sorry.
My whole undersuit.
As
Okay.
you two exit the brothel, a
Oh, no.
security officer is waiting outside of the brothel, leaning against one of the steel walls. And as he sees you exit, he throws himself off the wall and kind of takes a stride towards you. Gentlemen, the station chief wants to have a word with you.
Oh, fuck.
With us, what's the reasons?
I'll step forward and say, can we have some of our other members of the crew handle this? My employer has quite the hangover.
Well, they're
My
being.
head.
My understanding is that they're being collected as well to join us in his office.
Understood. Do you have any water that I could give to my employer?
Probably at the office. I think he has like one of those little water things. You know what I mean? Where you take a cup and you know, the water fountain thing. You know what I mean?
Does he have
you,
any Tylenol or something?
Probably.
What was the name of the office we're going to again? It's the station chief. That's
You're going to see Yashidata.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to say, great talk, and then walk across the hallway to the office, which is right here. All right.
And then a similar scene will be waiting those outside of the transient quarters. When you guys roll out of bed, finish collecting your stuff for the morning, you will also bump into a security officer who has been instructed to bring you to the office of Yashidata.
Dots.
Sam.
As I roll off the top bunk and put my shirt on,
Mm-hmm.
do you look?
This is the gayest crew we've ever made.
I want to know, do you look?
I look.
I'm fucking shredded. I
Oh
am
my
absolutely like a fucking brick shithouse. I look like metal.
He's got a big wolf tattoo on his back.
It's actually the three wolves in the Howling at the Moon.
In the
That's fine.
moon. Yeah.
That part's not true, but I am absolutely like fucking shredded to fuck.
I look down. He looks at. Pavel looks down at his own gut and looks over.
I slept on the floor.
He tries to sit up, hits his head out the top bunk. He's like, oh shit!
Everything's going bad, dude.
Crazy day.
Crazy day. But yeah, you guys are more than able to finish getting dressed and
Somebody's waiting for us. What do we do?
I will go talk to him.
Before we leave, how long did you rent that bunk for?
We have to be out by 11 a.m.
I gotta get a few hours of this bunk, and I'm sick of this
No.
floor.
No, we're going. We have to go now.
What's
We have
the-
to go. We're
check
going. Today's
check
the
time.
day.
Check the time. Why
No,
we got left in
Corin,
this bunk?
you're going to miss the continental breakfast.
No, we have to go.
Oh,
Come on, we have to
no.
go to the tomb.
All
It
right,
closes
maybe,
at
maybe next
9:30. It's
morning.
9:05.
No,
You're going to miss it.
Not
No,
if-
okay. No, I was in. Yeah, I'll leave.
Kill us.
Okay, good. Touches you 15 times, killing you instantly.
Fucking drop
Dude,
dead.
shit is fucking.
All right, come on.
I want my
Uh,
syntags.
As we walk out the door to the transient bunks, what happens?
Tech officer's waiting for you. Grabs you and tells you that you're wanted at Yashdada's office. Fucking knew that was coming.
He grabs him.
Well,
Why did he grab me?
he doesn't
He's like
grab.
he's like a
What-
squirrel. You
what-
can't put your hands near him.
When he grabs me, I just
Spit it.
freeze entirely.
Fucking this. Police
Deer
brutality.
headlight scenario. I was really loud by that. I shouldn't have yelled that loud at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, you guys arrive at Yashdada's office, and you see that Bo and Kirikos are already there outside the office waiting for you at a little water fountain, no less, with a little paper cups full of water.
My hand's on Bo's back, and I know you guys can't kind of see it. I'm actually making him sway a little. I'm just kind of like pushing him left and right a little.
Oh.
You know, just putting a bit of motion into his stand.
Sure, no.
They're so
you-
in love.
They're so in
I'm Fujoshiing the fuck out.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
No.
Yes.
Hmm.
I slept like a baby, personally.
They make the
Yes.
bunks here for little people.
Oh,
Hmm.
well,
When
listen.
you actually
I
pay
slept
for a bed,
okay.
you can sleep quite well.
I slept
I-
nice.
You come to the
I did pay for that
brothel.
bed, unfortunately.
You come to the brothel. You sleep like a baby in there.
Why were you at the brothel?
Don't worry about
We
it.
needed a place to stay.
You were both at the brothel?
What'd
Yes.
you do?
The rooms and beds there are quite comfortable.
Together?
I also needed a... Of course.
Yes,
I know
together.
you,
He's my employer.
The
I
same
needed
room?
to hide him. Yes. It would be inefficient to buy 2 rooms.
Thought you already paid for a bunk when we got into the station.
Well,
Some of us
thankfully,
have spare credits.
my employee is flush with credits right now.
Telling me we had a fucking spare bunk this whole time.
I actually
Sorry.
offered to pay at the start, and you refused. Strangely
Well,
enough.
no, it's the difference between taking the, one bought for me versus you paid for one that you didn't use.
It's
You
actually,
want
seem
you,
that
you want
different
to
to
come
me.
sleep at the brothel with us tonight?
it's actually so funny. He did sleep on the floor, and there was just an extra bunk that was paid for.
There's 2 extra bunks.
Yeah, there was. We didn't sleep in either of them.
Yeah. He didn't go, oh man, it's 2 a.m. I'm gonna hop in this
show
empty bunk.
No concern over this. If you wanted a bunk, you should have accepted it when I offered. Anyway, we're wanted inside. Let's go. I'm gonna lead the team inside Yash Dutta's office.
All right. As you guys enter into Yashdatta's office, you see the man, the myth, the legend, Yashdatta himself, sitting behind the desk.
Nice OBS.
Yeah, I fucking hate that it does that. It just randomly started doing that. It pisses me off.
Very silly mandate name.
Yashdata is a tall, dark, flinty-eyed man with close-cropped hair and an unblinking gaze.
What are his eyes? What are his eyes?
Flinty-eyed.
Oh, I see. Carry on.
Remy. Gonna get in trouble.
He appears to be somewhere well beyond the age of 70, but he still looks quite spry and vigorous for a man of that age range. So you're the freelancers, right?
That's right, sir.
Well, welcome to the station, I suppose. I don't usually make it a point to introduce myself to all the newcomers to the station, but I chose to make an exception here because I heard you gentlemen were looking for work.
That's right. We're looking for work. You know, getting getting some credits, putting in a hard day's honest work. In fact, later today, we're going to head out tomb exploring, hoping to get some artifacts.
See, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, that tomb exploration you gentlemen had planned with Rance. Is that correct?
That is correct.
He flipped through some papers on his desk. Right. Well, we've got a situation on our hands that I think you gentlemen might be just right to handle.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Well, see, we've come to an unfortunate realization that slight accident we had not too long ago, we thought that the wounded and the radiation were the only issue, but, well, it appears we were wrong.
What's the issue?
Seems like the radiation managed to somehow slip through the cracks of the shielding and take out our water purifier. Now, we don't expect you to fix the water purifier. We can do that just fine on our own. Bigger problem, though, is that it also irradiated all the water we have. And, well, sure, we can fix the purifier, but it's not so good against the radiation, right? It's mainly meant for recycling and things like that, which has led us to the unfortunate problem of we're out of water. Now, luckily, out here in the asteroid belt, such as we are, that's not such a big deal. There are plenty of ice asteroids out there ripe for the taking, and we think we might have found a good one. There's another problem, because of course there is. Seems like there's a tomb inside of it. And now, usually, we just cut right around it and let whatever happens to the floating bits float on. But because of all the ice and the radiation from the beast, we can't seem to get good reads on it. Here's where you gentlemen come in. I would like to hire you and your little crew to explore the tomb for me. Whatever you find is yours. But in exchange, you map out the tomb for us. You tell us what's inside and where we ought to cut. And we'll cut the ice free and drag it back here to be purified and put into our water plant.
That sounds like an easy enough job. What is the payment on this sort of thing? You know, saving the whole station and all, sir.
500 credits apiece.
Damn.
We're back.
Let me talk to my associates. Gentlemen.
Good bottle.
Gentlemen.
By all means.
Hey, excuse me, sir. We'll be right back.
Just shuffle outside.
We
shuffle outside.
Just step back inside whenever you're done discussing things.
Gentlemen, what are we thinking? Should we
just need a whisper word.
Up the price? We are saving a whole goddamn, station here.
Well, I do believe that 500 on top of the other loot we'll be getting is a fair price.
He did say we get to keep whatever we find.
Oh, that is true. He did say that. Top of any artifacts.
If you wanted, perhaps you could argue that they cover our fees on the station while we're here. If we're replacing their water after all, why would we pay for life support?
That is true. Maybe I can get this guy right here, and I point at Kavlo. Maybe we can get this guy a permanent bunk. Look at him. If you look at it, it's like his neck is like crooked or something.
It is.
I'll nod and I'll say, well, just remember that you'll be paying me back my share, employer. I've already paid for your air tax and bunk and brothel and beer.
Yeah, yes. I will pay you back.
Actually, I got charged for the beer.
No, I was talking about the one I threw in his face.
Oh, not the other one that was thrown at his face.
No,
I had to
not
pay
that
for
one.
that one, actually.
I'll get you back too. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Let's go back inside, and we shuffle back inside.
Still in the huddle.
All right, listen. I got a proposition. I like the sound of this. I was hoping that maybe we, for doing this, we also add on a bunk for my friend here free of charge, and no more paying for that life support tax for as long as we stay here.
He rubs his beard for a few seconds. Well, let's see how that makes sense. But surely, we're not forcing you to pay tax. We would have to cut back on your credits pay to make such a thing happen, you know. And actually, Jim, you know what? Go ahead and roll me a check here. Go ahead and roll me a.
All right.
And make sure to use your charisma this time.
Yeah, make sure. Go ahead and roll me a.
Talk check?
Yeah, talk. Thank you.
Oh, good God.
But then again, suppose you are helping us out of a tight spot.
Listen, sir, you have the Bo Dickinson guarantee that this will be one of the cleanest and fastest jobs you have ever given.
I almost want to sabotage this job just to fuck up the reputation of the Bo Dickinson guarantee.
All right. With that, he'll once again he'll hear you out. Bo Dickinson guarantee, huh?
Absolutely, sir. The best in all the galaxy. And I wink.
Ooh, that's a lot. Galaxy's a lot.
Quite the guarantee, son.
I couldn't think of the word system in time.
Overpromised by a lot, then.
Yeah, Galaxy's a big place, man.
I couldn't think of system.
I know. I think you got yourself the deal. He sticks out his hand
first. I put one finger, on his wrist. You know
what the fuck?
Well, when I'm shaking his hand, that's you assert dominance when you shake hands.
What are you talking about?
Have you been
Get on the
shaking hands
ship
the whole time?
What?
Is that how you've been shaking people's hands in real life?
Only when I assert dominance.
That's a Jim Botron guarantee.
He shakes your hand back, and he also puts his hand on your wrist. I see. I see you've been trained in the art of negotiating.
Of course, sir. As one businessman to another, I knew we would see eye to eye.
All right. Well, why don't you gentlemen have a seat, and I'll go ahead and get some scans out, and I'll show you what we're working with. And with that, he would pull out a series of scans of the ice asteroid in the tomb. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot that I can show you beyond just the entrance here, but doesn't look to be too bad. Kind of lucky we found the entrance at all, honestly. It seemed pretty well hidden. Having said that, the problem you'll have to face most head-on is the fact that the tomb appears to be full of water. Or at least the entrance is, and I wouldn't be shocked to see the water goes all the way to the bottom of it. We could lend you a few vac suits, but you'll have to buy the batteries probably from the quartermaster. Ugh.
How much are these batteries?
Why'd you say like that? Why'd you say like you don't know what a battery is?
Well, the suits we have will come with some, but the problem is while they're rated for the vacuum, water is shockingly enough much harder to protect against, at least when it comes to temperature. So the batteries don't last as long. So you'll need to change them probably every 30 or 40 minutes. As for how much a battery costs, that's a good question. You'd have to talk to the quartermaster, though, again, unfortunately.
Can I take a look at these charts to see if I can notice anything strange with the layout from what they have here?
Yeah, as you look at the charts, it's a lot of very unuseful scans. It's whatever they were scanning with had a hard time getting through the ice. The only clear scan that you see is the entrance of the tomb, where the where whatever the alien equivalent of a docking umbilical would have been, right? Like this is clearly where ships would have docked. That's very apparent to you. It's apparent to all of you, having spent time on spaceships, that that's what it was. But the actual room layout is just a circular room, almost oval shaped more than circle, with two exteriors kind of leading away from it, two hallways leading away.
Alright, so there's nothing else I've known on these charts. It's just like, here's where you go in.
Yeah, exactly.
I just say, just get to it, huh?
Absolutely, sir. Is there any other, information or anything else about this job that you haven't mentioned yet?
Not that I could think of. If you want my advice for a safe return, because we need a safe return here, I'd stock up on whatever you think you need.
So we have
We'll
to
do
go
it.
to Rance, don't we?
To get transport, I've already gone ahead and talked to the lead belly, so you don't have to worry about paying the fee on that one. Outside of that, however, you'll again have to pay for the batteries yourself.
Bo, I'm pulling on your sleeve right now. I'm like tugging on it a little.
What, Sebastian?
Can we get a forward on some of the credits so we can get the batteries?
I'll ask. Sir, if I may, my associate here, the brilliant Sebastian, he was asking if we can get, maybe a forward on the credits, just so we could afford these batteries, make sure we're all in tip-top shape, so this mission goes as smooth as butter.
Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Well, I could see how that makes sense. Yeah, I could probably forward you 100 credits apiece.
All right, we'll take them.
So yeah, you guys all get the credits transferred to you. Basically, you're all 100 credits richer. Under the assumption, however, that you were going to do this job.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Epic.
Thank you.
Food.
All right, well, let's go get those batteries and get ready to head off.
All right. So you guys going to head to the locker?
We need to buy some stuff first.
Yeah, that's the name of the store.
Okay.
Oh, that's confusing.
Apologies, man. Yeah, then I guess that's where we're headed.
Yeah, the locker is
Go
the
to the fucking locker.
the locker is called that because it's also the quartermaster's, like where he lives or his domain.
What a funny guy.
Yeah, it is, right?
We need a Type A power cell.
Oh, I think I already have some of those.
Oh, yeah, that's what we use for ammo. So that's
God
so
damn
that's
it.
what we're using is Type A power cells.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what fucking
Okay.
back ones use.
I gotcha. Yeah, because I guess the Type B is a fucking vehicle power cell, so I guess the
Yeah,
Type A is.
it's like a car battery for a Type B.
Yeah. All right, so the Type A is pretty much just like the general purpose. Cool. I start with an okay amount of those actually.
Oh yeah, they're only $10 each. So if they're saying like 40 minutes per thing, we could pick up like 5 power cells each, and that gives us like 5 hours of, fucking around.
Now,
Maybe
are the
get
power
up to ship
cells?
and things.
I have to look at the encumbrance on those. Are those
So they're the same thing, bundle.
packaged?
So
Bundle?
three for one. Yep. So I'm probably gonna get 6, and I'll get.
Is it 3? Weird. Mine's set to 6 already on my thing. Mine was
that
preset
is-
to 6 for bundle count.
Yeah, that is incorrect. It
Okay.
says here on the same thing, these objects marked with a hash mark. These objects can be conveniently packaged together in a small, more portable package. 3 such objects can be packed together as a single encumbrance item. For
Sure.
ammunition, 1 loaded magazine counts as 1 item. Breaking open such a package to get at the contents takes a main action, however. So you can't have it like readied if it's in that pack.
Gotcha.
I put in the group chat the store prices, by the way, just for when you get there and talk to him.
And how long does one of the batteries last? You said it was 30 to 40 minutes?
Yeah. Be on the safe side in the interest
This
of
motherfucker's charging us an upright. What the fuck?
Yeah, he is. If you
His
guys,
power cells are 5 credits more.
if you want to be safe, you should lean on the side of caution and say 30 minutes, which we are.
So
that's really bad.
10
Oh, he
credits
only
are
has
the
10 of
exact
them.
amount. Oh, it does.
Yeah, wait, if he only has 10, how the fuck is that going to work?
2 each. Do you not have any to begin with?
I mean, I don't have any to begin with. No,
I don't
I have a
have any.
gun.
I started with
Really?
2.
Oh, because you
So-
use a rifle, like a pit.
I use a
I
combat
have
rifle,
I have
yeah.
3 right now.
Okay, so I'm going to buy 3. So I'll spend fucking 45 credits on that.
All right, I also buy 3.
I guess I'll buy 2.
Okay, I guess me and Jim are getting 1 each.
You guys already have them, right?
Well, we have it's 10 in stock, isn't
I
it?
have 3.
3, 2.
Yeah, 10 in stock. 3, 3, 2. That leaves 2
Yeah,
left.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess me and Jim will buy 1.
Worst case, I guess I'll unload my lies rifle and use the cell from that.
The
Damn.
thing I was trying to check is, do vac suits go over body armor or not? I'm trying to remember.
I'm also gonna guess we need to pay our. Do we need to pay our attacks now, or are we gonna?
No, we
after the
don't.
jump?
We negotiated that. We don't.
Yeah, that's
pay
what I
for
mean.
it.
Like it's not like.
No,
on
you're good now.
completion, is it?
No, you're good now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still gonna pay 5 credits for the whole like meal for the day
Jesus.
thing.
It is
So
50 credits per 20 meters of rope.
I'm just gonna buy my food now, so my credits are all sorted for the rest of
It's
the
a
day.
lot of rope, buddy.
I know. A lot of money.
Alright, I got 65 credits to spare.
No armor can be worn with a vac suit. Okay.
Not even an undersuit?
Nope. No armor can be worn with a vac suit. But vac suit
Weird.
grants AC 13.
Oh,
Okay.
so it makes no difference for me. All right.
Or at least loaning them to us.
I'm
so-
gonna give I'm gonna give you guys what I owe you since we got that front. And I'm gonna give what was it, beer, like 2
It was a
credits?
Credit. It was a credit, I believe.
Was that credit? Okay, I'm gonna give a credit to you and then 5. I think was it 5 for me?
What, for the brothel room?
For
There's 7.
it was 7 plus the initial room was
5.
5.
Plus the tax was 5.
5. Okay, I'm gonna
So
give you
owe me
17.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Okay, do the math.
Place too expensive. I can't afford anything here.
We know how deep in this tomb should be. Like, are we gonna be in there for like a whole day, if not more?
We got
I mean, it's an asteroid, so probably not.
Yeah,
we
I
got an
don't
hour and a
think so,
half.
but-
That's what we got, buddy. We're not gonna be in there
Yeah.
a day. We're gonna be there an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It is
I'm just-
presumably fairly large, actually. If it was
Oh.
small enough, they would just ignore the tomb. But their worry is a explosive decompression from cutting into the wrong room and just completely wrecking the asteroid they want to use.
Okay, so we are probably gonna be in there for a while.
You will have the lead belly there waiting on you, right? So you don't have to do it continuously.
Additionally, if I recall correctly, let me make sure that I'm correct on this. Hold on. Does it have like the power cell fucking section up right now?
I'm looking for it actually as we speak.
Yeah, sorry, because I think I
There's one thing I was looking for. It's a
Right.
telekinetic generator.
Yes. So I was correct on this. Power cells can be recharged off of a ship's power plant. Recharging takes 30 minutes for a Type A or 24 hours for a Type B. So we have an hour and a half, but as long as we return to the ship, recharge, and then go back out, we can just keep using our cells over and over.
Yeah,
All right.
isn't the
Well,
worst.
sounds like we have an hour of exploration and half an hour to get back to the ship.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Hold on, there's one more item I just want to check real quick.
What are you after? I'll see if I can help you find it.
I found it. I just want to read it. Give me a second.
You fucking up those chips, buddy?
No
Okay.
pretzels?
One other thing of note is there's a pressure tent for sale. He has one. And to quote, this tent maintains a breathable atmosphere, tolerable temperature, and serviceable sleeping quarters for up to 5 very friendly occupants. Advanced filtration and cracking tech allows a single standard vac suit oxygen tank to provide breathable air for the occupants for up to 24 hours. The tent requires a Type A battery cell for each day the filter is employed. So,
Does that work underwater?
well, if there's rooms that aren't flooded, because if we're going to be in there for
True.
like hours and all the rooms are flooded, we're going to be
Well, okay, the
hopeless
problem
anyway.
is, though, even if we're in there, we're going to have air for 24 hours, but then we have to spend a power cell on it, and then we have to get back out with power cells anyway.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
we-
more about the oxygen, if that's a worry.
I think we're probably. I mean, the oxygen lasts for 6 hours each. Oxygen is not a concern at all.
Yeah, we'll be back
Yeah.
at the ship to recharge all that.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm just
We can- we
mentioning
can-
in case
I
there's
think
a
we're good to go
situation
in.
where we could need it, but I think we're fine.
There's not much else we can buy here, to be honest.
Yeah. It's just a convenient item to mention since it is 24 hours. That's enough for like shit to rest it all out.
Hours.
I don't think there's anything else to buy.
Get us in the lead belly.
Should we tell Homeboy that we're not going on his boat anymore? We're just gonna fucking ghost him.
Same boat, actually, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
No,
is
no,
it?
Same boat. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
same guy. Yeah.
Oh man, I really hope some random guy doesn't come along and
Don't know that
ask to
many
go on this
parasols.
trip.
He's got to
Man,
bring his own parasols though.
You gotta, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you feeding this guy, Jim? Because I'm sure he's not. I'm sure not paying for him.
Oh fuck! You know what?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
fuck
wait
it.
down by the docks.
If some guy happens to come along, I'd pay for his stuff.
Is this how Jim picks up men normally?
Oh wait, fuck!
You're just talking really loudly to no one and hoping someone will be like, "I'm a guy who wants."
If only I had someone who'd be willing to suck me dry. Ooh-wee.
Oops,
guy
I
doesn't
dropped
even
my
have
any-
magnum
I
condom
would
in my
hate
water.
that.
That guy doesn't even have any fucking power cells left.
No, man, he's out.
Fuck!
Get us the hell out of here.
Get us the hell out of here! Fuck my henchman for this time.
You know what?
Not that one. That's for next time.
All right, I'm at the umbilical dock. I'm waiting for everyone. I'm gonna go collect my gear from the lockers and then just wait by the umbilical dock.
I would do
Uh,
the same.
Gotcha. As
Now
you
I'm gonna
guys-
have to leave. Actually, no. I'm gonna bring my woven body armor with me anyway, in case we have to like bring it in. Also, just don't want to leave it on the station.
As
But
as you guys gathered by the umbilical dock, you've gathered all of your stuff, right? Anything you want to take with you, I'll say you take with you.
yeah,
Rance would approach you. He would specifically approach you, Bo.
How you doing, Rance?
And he puts his hand on your shoulder and leans real close. You're a real funny guy. You know that?
Oh,
I'm gonna
what happened?
Yeah,
You're
I'm gonna step
real-
forwards and
You're a real funny guy, man. Listen,
place my hand on the other shoulder.
listen.
And just-
The drink gets to us all.
oh, thank God.
And I'm sure that's all it was. But
Oh,
I'll just be a little
Oh.
more careful with what we drink.
Rance, I'll be honest with you, sir. I don't even remember last night at all.
He holds up and he goes, shh. It's all right. Like I said, the drink gets to us all. Now, I've been told I'm to take you gentlemen out to the ice field. Apparently we got a big asteroid to take back here. Well, that's my job, but different day. It'll take 2 days to get out there, so make sure you have enough rations for 2 days there, 2 days back, and then however long it takes you to explore the tomb.
What?
Time to buy more food.
I'm gonna look at him and go, do you not have life support and food on your ship?
Well, I do for me, but unfortunately, that's it's your prerogative to handle your own needs. I'm willing to share my water with you. Don't get it twisted. But beyond that, you'll have to supply your own food. And I've also been instructed to allow access to the recharging stations in my bay for your power cells. So I won't charge you for that either. The station's taking care of that on my end.
All right, well, looks like we're gonna make a quick trip to the cafeteria mess hall.
-8.
-8.
Well,
I'm gonna buy 2 more just in case.
well, are we paying 8 from the locker, or are we going to the cafeteria? Because we went to the cafeteria and paid 5 last time.
Yeah, we paid 5 at the cafeteria.
You can pay 5 from the
Yeah.
cafeteria.
All
We
right,
go to the
sure.
cafeteria.
I'm gonna go get 6 more rations, so I'll have 9 total.
Okay.
And as we step onto the ship, we hear, wait, and it's Marion in a vac suit, right?
It is not Marion in a vac.
Can I cut Jim down?
Like a dog in the street? Absolutely. You can just fucking cut him in half.
Sweet.
Like a samurai testing his sword.
I'm a tatami mat.
No,
Sick
that's
to
crazy.
Tommy reference, bro. Actually sick.
I do, in fact, have a sword now. I feel good.
I will say, Jim, that as you are looking
Yes.
longingly, the last to enter the umbilical of the ship, you do hear the pitter patter of feet running towards you, and heavy breathing. Wait, hold on. And
Marion?
a security officer comes running around the corner. Are you guys headed out towards the ice tomb?
That's right, we are.
Right. Well, I've been told to wish you good luck. You know, from the whole station, of course.
All right, I appreciate it. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah, your name,
Oh, you can just call me Robert.
Robert. Listen, Robert. Don't you just want to get out of here sometimes?
Oh my god.
Robert, do me a favor. Tell everyone we'll be back with the ice in no time.
That's real good to hear. I'm sure you'll have quite a few people looking to help you out when you're back.
All right, you take care, Robert.
Dude, fucking, you ever think about getting
extend
out
my
of here?
hand.
He reaches out and shakes it.
Why do so many
I
people
put my
on the
finger on his
station
wrist.
have fucking names with R or M?
There's one R name.
Rance,
Roy, Rance,
Robert,
Randall,
Roy.
Robert.
No, that's true. There is a couple raw names.
There's two.
There was
Okay, there's
Roy.
Randall is the
Now
prostitute.
There's Mary, Marion, Marriott,
That's a hotel.
whatever the other one was.
Best Western! Fucking.
All right, I'm gonna steer Bo towards the umbilical cord and go. Let's get on board the ship now, employer.
All right.
It is either R or
I-
M
I-
on this station.
I look back one last time at the security guard and I give him a fist bump. A fist. What is it?
What,
Like
you
a
Trump?
like a salute, just like yeah.
Fist
Yeah.
He gives one back, confused. Yeah, man. And
Oh my God.
as we start the 2-day journey out to the ice asteroid, I think we will call it there. As this is any further, and we would be getting into stuff that would be annoying to stop at.
Fair
I
enough.
think we just keep going.
See you guys in 3 weeks.
I was gonna ask you, Oz. I don't know what the schedule looks like with you being here. If we would want to continue this game,
If we have time, I would do it while I'm there. There's no
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
why.
Why not just have like odds on your mic, you know, and then just you
Well,
know, hide your monitor
yeah.
with all your GM plans.
not a bad call. Maybe I just sit him on the floor next to me and like I give him his own mic or something where you can't see the
Put him in
monitor.
the
Yeah.
hole.
You know,
Put my
yeah,
odds
no,
on the
that's
mic.
a good idea. Yeah, not a bad idea at all.
Let me put my odds on the mic.
I'm gonna put my lizard on the mic.
It's just the sound of me licking my eyeball.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Real
Alright.
wet noise.
I will be right back in stream. Alright, chat. That was episode 1. I'm gonna let the music play us out. But otherwise, that was fun. I hope the players had a good time. I had a good time. This is a horrific timing to do a game, but it's fun. So I'm gonna let the song play us out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, chat.